What's up, everybody? We are live. And today's opening question is, what is something the Betamon Male believes about women? You teach me and I'll teach you. Betamon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Betamon. Gotta catch 'em all. Be right back. See if that's a little bit better, a little lighter. All right, what's up, Vicious? By the way, just came today, guys. Oh man, the Betamon. We're gonna be talking about the Betamon today, the 10 Commandments of the Betamon Male. And we have games, guys. We have games today. We have drinking games. We've got videos. We've got memes. Buckle up and get some type of liquid for the drinking game. Even if it's water, we got something to play today. I'm going to go hybrid. I'm going to do one of these mixes again. It's a peach IPA mixed with the Blue Moon, and then I'm going to go to something completely different after. I think we're ready to go. But we won't get started till 8 minutes. Can relax. Ooh, gotta turn that down. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna be drinking also out of my Betamon mug. Not the most convenient. I was drinking coffee out of it this morning, but I mean, it came today, so I guess this came yesterday. I mean, I gotta do it. That's how versatile this is. Coffee, beer. You can even drink water out of this, I suppose. What's up, Josu? What's up, Mastermind? Oh, guys, don't let me forget. I got like 4 Instagram channels to shout out today because we took memes and videos from different channels again, but one of them's brand new. I haven't mentioned before. All the others I've mentioned before. Got nothing like sipping beer out of a Betamon mug, guys. Just nothing like it. I bet you none of you guys have ever done that before. It's a feeling that very few people on this earth have ever experienced. What's up, MGTOW by Logic? What's up, Nicholas? Mr. Mista. What's up? 304 error. Oh, this is so good. I got 6 minutes. This is great to relax. I'll tell you guys a quick story then how the Betamon shirt came about. All credit to this designer, man. People are creative. People are creative when you give them a chance. Oh yeah, guys, again, the opening question, what's something the Betamon Male believes about women? We were all Betamon at some point. Many still are. If you've never heard of a Betamon before, try to guess just by looking at this picture. What's a Betamon? Gotta catch them. Ooh, let me get rid of that. You know what? I'm going to try it. I do have one new sound effect specifically for today's little game we're playing. Well, give me a copyright strike. It might. I have so many things going on in each stream that it's usually, if I get less than 5 copyrights, you know, on one, I'm doing pretty good. So hopefully this one doesn't, but whatever. Boom. Okay, hotkey number 2. I got to remember that. Hotkey 2. This is hotkey 1.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
Thank you, MGTOW by Logic. I appreciate it. You got the clear from Susan today for today's stream. Good old Susan. I don't think Susan's helping me out much, but I've been playing by the rules more. Susan, gotta give me that. Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing some of you guys' answers now. Yep. Guys, we're going all over the place today. What's up, Phoenix? All right. Still not starting yet. Don't worry, guys. Not getting started yet. But I will show you guys. All right. So this Betamon shirt, I've been wanting to come up with that. I think I showed you guys a rough sketch one time. So basically, I'm just going to tell you, because I love this. I love how it turned out in my head from what I wanted. So I'm just going to show you guys what I gave. I hired a designer. And let's see here. Okay. No, not that. Let me get rid of that for a second. All right. So this is what I gave the designer. I sent it to the designer, and I gave him the separate like images. I gave him like an image of a crown that I wanted. I gave him for the Betamon. I gave him the Pokemon like logo that they had and wanted it in Betamon. I gave him the NPC face. And then a picture of like a little Pikachu, because that's just a Pokemon that most people know. And then when a Pokeball opened. And so I was just writing this down. And I sent him these things, and I'm just hoping for the best. And the first thing the guy sends me back after a few days.
Fantastic.
Boom. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. So I gave him a nice little tip as well, and I'm going to use him again in the future for other designs. I'm going to do some other ones that are going to be more colorful, I think. You know, I like colors. But, yeah, so... oh, man. Hey, what's up, Jake? Striped! Vicious is smoking some good kush right now. I would right now, Vicious. I would with you. I have so much going on in this stream that you already know how my brain is. If I smoked, I don't know where I'd be. I might just be sitting here for a couple hours trying to figure out where to go next, because I got new screens today. I got new stuff. All right, we're back. Okay, well, we're going. I got to get started now. All right, guys, so we're going to talk today about the 10 commandments of the Betamon Male.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
And we're just going to try to break down. We'll talk a little bit about the alpha seeds, Betamon needs game, the mating strategies that women kind of have, but also about where the Betamon's head's at, and then explain why that's a dangerous spot to be if you have that Betamon mindset that a lot of men still have these days. And one more last time is the opening questions. What's something the Betamon male believes about women? All right. Here's how we're going to start. I think we'll go, is it here? Okay, I already showed you guys the picture. I already explained that one, so I don't need to do that yet. We're just going to get straight into the start of this one. The 10 Betamon commandments is inspired by this cat right here, who, this should tell you something. I found this video from a post from Female Dating Strategies. So Female Dating Strategies had a post talking this guy up, like a Derek Jackson type vibe. And so that is, when I watched this, I was like, okay, here we go, the 10 Betamon commandments. And so here you go. Thanks to Female Dating Strategies. Shout out to them, of course. Always giving great content. We love feminist Susan. This was titled, Never Give Him Second Chances. We men are fully aware of actions. Whatever. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to turn this one up. This video is quiet, I know, but I'm turning up full blast.
10 facts every woman should know. What one man won't do, I promise another man will. He's gonna cheat if he wants to, it's never your fault. Stop accepting this is just who I am. A man will treat you how he feels about you. When he shows you how he feels about you, believe him. We men will do anything for a woman we want to be with. You shouldn't have to tell a grown-ass man how to love you. If he loves you the way he claims he does, then his actions should show it. Give no second chances. We men are fully aware of our actions. You're not asking too much. You're just asking the wrong man.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right, we got the 10 commandments from the Betamon here, and I'm going to start us off with the first drinking game of the night. It's a two-part type of deal. We got a drinking game for the first half. We got a drinking game for the second half. So the first one to get into, before we break down those 10 things, just so you guys can make sure to hear them. I don't know how great the volume was on your guys' end, but we have, what was I going to show that? Oh, the drinking game. Oh, you know what, guys? Silly me. I didn't upload it yet, but it's here. My fault. Oh, right here. Okay, very easy. The first half here, guys, really easy. Simply, if you have a drink in hand, each time you hear the word Betamon, take a drink. It's just the Betamon drink. So drink when you hear the word Betamon. You know it's going to slip out of my mouth. You know you're going to hear this a few times.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right, so there you guys go. Remind anyone that comes in later on that one. The Betamon drink is the first half drinking game here for us. Okay, so to break these down real quick. All right, we just have, these are the 10 facts every woman should know. So these are the 10 things that the 10 Betamon commandments it's the Betamon's going to live by. First one he says here is, what one man won't do, I promise another man will. Betamon think this, so they've got to be everything to that woman. They get scared. They got to be all the men in one. We'll talk about that later. 2, he's going to cheat if he wants. It's never your fault. It's never your fault as a woman. He's going to cheat if he wants to. It's never your fault. 3, stop accepting this is just who I am. 4, a man will treat you how he feels about you. 5, when he shows you how he feels about you, believe him. 6, we men will do anything for a woman we want to be with. 7, you shouldn't have to tell a grown man how to love you. 8, if he loves you the way he claims he does, then his actions should show it. 9, give no second chances. We men are fully aware of our actions. And 10, you're not asking too much. You're just asking the wrong man. It doesn't matter. You 365-pound, big, beautiful women out there that want your 6-figure man and you want to be a stay-at-home and you're bringing multiple children from other baby daddies. You're not asking for too much. Susan, they're not asking for too much. They're just asking the wrong man. That man was probably a misogynist, part of the patriarchy, but it's never your fault. You just, you guys, you know the deal, guys. You know the deal. Now, here's my whole problem with this thing. Is it, because I understand this mindset. I understand a lot of guys have it. I used to have this mindset, no doubt. But the thing is, guys hear this and believe in it, and they're like, yeah, exactly, yeah, okay, yeah, he should never. But this guy here, this Betamon, is basically trying to convince women to go against what they're going to naturally go against. They're going to go for the bad boy. They're going to go for the emotions, the thrill. He's trying to convince these women to change how they are, especially when it's promoted in society and culture. When you got Cardi B, WAP.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
So he's trying to placate this image that he hopes women will just take, and then he'll be the little white knight at the end of the rainbow, and they can live happily ever after. But again, he's trying to negotiate how women are going to behave. It's not going to work. However, when he believes this and women congratulate him for this, him and all the other Betamon in training will start to do these things, and they'll get played over and over and over again. The never-ending friend zone. The Betamon.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
So we hear something like this. We see it on female dating strategies. And now, just to kind of give you a taste of how the women reacted, I've got some screenshots from the female dating strategies women. And then we're going to run with this concept. We are going to run with this. All right, where are we at here? Let's put this back up. No, it's not a Prince quiz. This is just the... No, actually. That's a better background for this. Okay. So, this video here, here's one of the comments. We got... So these are the 10 commandments. I have them written down here of all the things he just said there. These are all women here. 660 upvotes. Until it sinks in, I'm going to watch this multiple times a day from now on. Next girl. Same. This girl down here, yeah, I saved it. It's nice that there are men who stick up for us and tell us these kinds of things. So just get the overall vibe. These women are going to keep watching it and listening to it until it sinks in. Why? Because it's not part of their daily behavior right now. This is not how they're actually. They know that they should go for the good guy. So what this guy is telling them, what this guy is creating, these Betamon simps in training, it's not going to change the game that's being played. These women are telling it if you can read between the lines of their comments. Quote, you're not asking too much. You're just asking the wrong man. Wow. Mind blown. No way. 677 upvotes for that one. Wow. Wisdom. Derek Jackson, Betamon wisdom right here. Wow. I needed to hear this. I needed to hear this, says the feminist from Female Dating Strategies. Was I fully aware of this in my youth, I wouldn't have wasted so much time in relationships that went nowhere, in scrotes, that's what they call us, scrotums, that never brought anything good to my life. Again, you guys understand what's going on? If I was fully aware of this in my youth, no. Everyone's been telling you this in your youth too, Ania T. It doesn't matter. You can't convince her to play by different standards when society and culture has set up this playground for hypergamy to run rampant. You can't convince her otherwise. They just, man, if only I knew this when I was younger. All right, this next girl, right? Same here. I somehow dropped the ball in my late 20s and started settling for mediocrity, and then discovered that where men are concerned, mediocrity can play out as massively insecure and abusive AF. Back on track now, though, and living my best life. Whoop! Living my best life. Yeah, you are.
You's a hoe. You's a hoe. I said that you's a hoe.
Same here. In my late 20s, with family and societal pressure to settle down, my standards dropped too low for my own benefit. FDS, Female Dating Strategies, was how I realized I had turned into a pick-me-sha, and now I'm back on track with that queen goddess mindset. All right, next one here. It's a pity how often families, well-meaning and cruel, contribute to this lowering of standards. Same. Unfortunately, the internet didn't show up until I was in my 40s.
Wrong.
Oh, wait.
A great wall.
That's what I meant to say. So again, oh man, if only I would have found this out earlier. But now in my 40s, this makes so much sense to me. Again, guys, most of you know where I'm going with this. But to anyone new, again, any Betamon, you'll understand eventually this whole game. Oh, wait, did I read the other ones? No, I didn't. I need this tattooed to my hand so I can look at it every time I doubt myself. Exactly, right? She's got to convince herself to play by what's natural for her. The Betamon are going to keep hoping. The hope strategy, as people will call it. I really need to internalize this. And then down at the bottom, bloody flow. Yeah, that hit me hard. I feel it. This is just word porn for these women. You did nothing wrong. You just barked up the wrong tree. It was just the man's fault. Your standards were not too high. It was the man. It was his fault. He must be a FDS lurker, Female Dating Strategies lurker. And then someone else says, for sure, the original poster. So exactly, that's the take I got. And I'm glad I'm showing some of these comments because they more know what's going on. He's literally regurgitating what these women complain about. He's regurgitating what he probably heard from his single mom. That's how I'm getting this. I'm getting that this was instilled at him from a young age and all that stuff, just his whole mindset here. And now he's out there white knighting for everybody. But that is right here, the FDS lurker. He's just been listening, sipping it up, soaking on the teat of feminism, and now he's regurgitating it all back to him. I feel like men should be educating other men, not us. We are not the problem. We're not the problem, she says.
But I love her though.
She belongs to the street.
So sad, so sad, so sad. That chicken Jones.
She belongs to the street.
You might have said you love that girl, but she belongs to the gang. And when she with me, I let her do her thing.
My Mac is not infected. All this little virus thing keeps popping up. I downloaded a video from one of these earlier and it started showing up. Uh-oh. We'll figure it out. All right. Love this. I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed I'm super skeptical of a guy giving women advice like this. It's super nice, but I constantly wonder if they're making videos to help women or for validation. Well, when a woman says stuff like this, I feel a sense of sisterhood and pride. I'm like, yes, a strong woman. I love to see it. I feel so jaded.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
All right, here's the last comment from this one. This is the original poster. I hear you, but I don't care about the guy in the video. I'll never follow him or bother to even check who he is. I like the fact that his advice wasn't liberal, but hard facts. Women need to hear it. Hard facts, guys.
All these people screaming facts, but they fake woke.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in.
Hard facts. But again, I'm taking this. I hear you, but I don't care about the guy in the video. Exactly. The white knight, the Betamon, the male feminist gets materialistic validation. He gets the likes on Facebook or YouTube. He gets the pats on the head in person. He gets a "you're such a great guy" sticker on his shirt from the women he interacts with. But like she said here, I don't care about the guy in the video. I'll never follow him or bother to even check out who he is. Because he worships women. And we all know when you treat a woman like a celebrity, she treats you like a fan. When you treat her like a star, she treats you like the paparazzi. She doesn't care. Get out of my face. He's not learning that yet. He's getting the likes and the validation. He'll learn it the hard way probably. But the men that take this advice with him, they're also going to learn it the hard way. So I am not going to allow his 10 Betamon commandments to happen. Not on my watch. Okay, so there's where we're going to start. We're going to talk about the Betamon. We're going to talk about the alpha seeds, the Betamon needs, and why having that mindset that this Betamon has is detrimental not only to your success with women, but to your own sanity in the future of your life if you do something absolutely crazy these days, like put a ring on it. Okay, we got the the Betamon. Let's go with gotta get this one out of here. Wait, not that. We'll get this out of here. One more time though. For any new ones, each time you hear the word Betamon during this first half, you got to take a drink. Each time you hear it said or each time you hear it sung on our high-tech sound effects here. Okay, so let's talk about this game. Let's talk about why the Betamon is detrimental. Let's show it to you as well. So here's an example right here of the classic, no sound needed for this one. All right, guy number 1 in this blue is her texting, I'm fine with a period. And he texts back, okay. Guy number 2. Okay, so again, just to give you guys the deflection, the mirage that women are sending with something like this, just so you guys can understand what's happening here. Guy number 1 here says, I'm fine, or she says, I'm fine to him, and he texts back, okay, good move, or don't text back at all. Great move. Good move. That would be the move of a chatter Tyrone. I see nothing wrong with that right there, that response. Guy number 2, she says, I'm fine. Guy number 2 says, no, you're not, with a sad, worried face. Puppy dog eyes. No, you're not. And then look, she smiles. FaceTime me and let's talk with a heart. She smiles. And look, she brushes her hair. What is this doing, guys? It's keeping the mirage alive. It's keeping the mirage alive. Be a good little Betamon. That's what we actually like. That's what makes us smile. That's who actually wins us over. Not these jerks that trick us. That's everything I just told you right there happened in this 14-second video. I'm fine, okay, and she goes, ugh, I don't like that. So guy, the Betamon watching go, oh, she doesn't like that, I better not do that. I'm fine. No, you're not. No, you're not. Sad face. Can I get you anything? Can I bring you some soup? Are you sick? What can I do for you, queen? FaceTime me. Let's talk. And she goes, oh, yes, that's the right response. I understand why guys get tricked into the response. I get it. I understand why. I'm just saying, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. That right there. So, again, the problem with, if you take the Betamon advice, you take the Betamon commandments, and you're that other guy, you're going to play into this little orbit of hers, we call the beta orbiters, and she will continuously go for the other guy. But eventually you'll get your turn down the road when she's 34, 35, stretch marks, a couple kids from a couple different baby daddies. Then you'll get your turn if you just hold out. Hold out right now. If you're 18, hold out for 12, 14 years. You'll start getting these great, wonderful options after they've hit that.
A great wall.
If you take this advice from the Betamon, the 10 Commandments, and the little plausible deniability this girl's trying to give right now with her eyes, with her look right there. Now, what we are led to believe with that last video, we are led to believe that you want to be the guy that is there for her. Oh, you're not feeling well? No. Let's talk it out. Let's communicate like the women all tell us, like Steve Harvey and The Simps on TV tell us to do. So you're going, okay, that's how I should play it with women. All right. Okay, cool. What is the reality, though? What is the reality? This is the reality. All right, this right here is the reality. Sending my daily good morning handsome to the roster. The roster. When you play it like a Betamon, you become part of a woman's roster. Now, a woman's roster is different than a men's roster. If a man talks about a roster, he's talking about women that he's hanging out with or whatever, usually sleeping with, doing something like that. When a woman has a roster, she has different categories that she puts you in. You've got the alpha seed, you've got the Betamon needs category. So This right here is her roster. Every woman that is single openly has a roster. Every woman that is dating right now, has a boyfriend or whatever, sure, I could be politically incorrect and say, no, they don't have a roster. And I just give you guys a couple big winks. They have what we would call a roster. They would just, cover it up with some cotton and some fluff and some cotton candy and some sprinkles and some unicorns and call it something else. But just understand she has some form of roster at all times. Again, it's a mix of the alpha seeds in the Betamon need. She's got both of them in here for her roster. All right, now this is where my goal for today, especially for the Betamon out there, remember guys, drinking game, Betamon, is to expose the trap that women set for men. Do they do this intentionally? No, I don't think that they all sit back and plan out all ahead and go, oh yeah, the alpha seeds Betamon needs, here's how I'm going to play it. But we have so much data and sample sizing at this point in the history of time that this is the game that women play when society and culture allow it. They encourage it. Sexual liberation. The goal of a woman is to get the seed from an alpha man, to get the sex, the dates, the baby from the alpha man, to get her thrills, her excitement, the fun from the alpha man, while eventually finding a Betamon man to provide her security and needs. There can be many forms, I guess, of what you would call the alpha seed. But when we talk about Chad and Tyrone, if you just took a base shell of it, think of the alpha seeds man as the men that fulfill her most basic instincts of survival or reproducing. A man with good genes for breeding. He's got looks. He's got height. A man that could save her from enemies. He's got muscles, strength. A man that could raise her social status. He's a celebrity. He's got high social IQ. He's got intelligence. Those are just the pure raw, what she's attracted to, the alpha seed. A guy that has game and he knows how to play it, he can give her the same feelings of the alpha seed. But this is who we would call, again, the bad boys, the jerks, or whatever, the Chad and Tyrones of the world. These are the men that women love to experience. They love to experience if they can get away with it. So in her roster, she'll have some of these guys. And these are the guys that she'll be sleeping with. And then she'll have some of these guys. The beta needs, the Harry and Minkus types. All right, think of the Betamon needs guy as feeding her non-sexual wants and desires. A man that will worship her. That will give her security that he won't leave her because he just loves her and he pedestalizes her. A man that can provide financially. That'll give her financial security. And a man that will be a caring father or husband, that will give her security for her future family prospects. So again, that plays a role in her life, but she wants in her roster, she wants to get the best of both worlds. She wants to sleep with, have all the fun with the alpha seeds on this side, and then she wants to call and FaceTime and get her emotional feelings out with the Betamon on this side. She can construct her mega Chad and Tyrone perfectly out of her own roster by getting the crazy sex she wants, the fun, the thrills, the emotional engagement, the manipulation that those guys are going to give her. And then she can also get the guy that she can go over and snuggle with and cry on his shoulder, and he'll cook her dinner and he'll give her a foot massage, and she'll be like, no, we're moving too fast. I see you as such a good friend. And then she'll like wink. Maybe she'll kiss him on the cheek and she'll be like, oops, I shouldn't have done it, but you're such a good guy. And she'll just keep this guy around. She'll plant that seed for years. You guys, she'll do it for years. A lot of people won't tell you the truth on this. I will tell you the truth. A woman will do that intentionally. This guy's so good to me. She'll make sure that she's drinking. She'll kiss that guy to literally keep him around for years. And then she has the perfect plausible deniability. But I was drinking. No, I can't mess up our friendship. So that guy sits around literally for years, like we know that men will do, thinking if he waits it out, she kissed me once. That's how she really feels. She really wants me. She just needs to see that I'm the perfect little Betamon for her.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
That is a legit game she will play in her roster. So when she texts you and says, here's my morning roster, when women expose this, you need to understand that this roster is filled with the beta needs guys that will get no action. They will just take care of the emotional need sides. They might get a sliver of something one night strictly to keep you around. Later on, if we fast forward and she married the beta needs guy, that's when she puts sex on a schedule. You get it once a month, right? She's literally giving him as little as possible to keep him around forever. She's putting a tiny bit of sexual, in there to keep him around for another couple years. Her husband there at that point. It's the same game, just on a different scale when you get married. But if you find it out now, you won't put up with this whole shenanigans that some guys live with for years and years and years in that position. Okay, so let's go to the next part here. We've got women got their morning roster. So, again, they've got their roster. Even with their roster, guys, understand, even with her roster, she has the choice between the nice guys, the good guys, the Betamon that would be good, long, fit partners. And she's got the choice of the bad boys, the Chad and Tyrone, the alphas. And this is what happens over and over again.
If someone were to say to me, Juliana, write down a piece of paper like what your ideal man would be. Like what is your type? I would say a guy who has his life together, has things going for him. Maybe he's in college, has a full-time job, comes from a good family. He's sweet, easy to get along with, good personality, outgoing. And what do I usually end up with? Someone who has no idea what they're doing with their life, toxic as fuck, treats me like shit, gives me zero fucking attention, makes me go through legit mental breakdowns every 15 minutes. Probably has tattoos, is in love with himself. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Thanks.
But I love her though.
She belongs to the street.
So sad, so sad, so sad. That chicken chose.
She belongs to the street.
You might have said you love that girl, but she belongs to the gang. And when she with me, I let her do her thing.
So right there, she even explains what she should want, what she knows she should want, and who she typically ends up with. Now, if we even take this back to the 10 Commandments of Betamon Man, boy, guy, they, them, that's what I'll call him. He's a they, them. Because I don't know his identity quite yet. And let's listen to, again, some of these commandments he's got for us, for the women.
10 facts every woman should know. What one man won't do, I promise another man will. He's gonna cheat if he wants to, it's never your fault. Stop accepting this is just who I am. A man will treat you how he feels about you. When he shows you how he feels about you, believe him. We men will do anything for a woman we want to be with. You shouldn't have to tell a grown-ass man how to love you. If he loves you the way he claims he does, then his actions should show it. Give no second chances. We men are fully aware of our actions.
Let's stop at commandment number 9. Now, this is one of those things that, the red pill misogynist men claim that women don't take accountability and responsibility for anything. Now, Susan from YouTube, I am not claiming that. I never would, Susan. However, number 9 says that men, he's telling women give no second chances because we men are fully aware of our actions. We're fully aware of our actions. Hold us to them. I would be okay with that advice in general if you held it to the other side as well. But of course, this guy doesn't, because what we're hearing from this girl is she knows exactly what she should want. She knows what on paper, oh, this is the guy I should go for. We know that she's got those type of men in her orbit. Every single guy knows this. Every nice guy out there knows that they put themselves out there to many of these women. He says to women, give no second chances. Us men are fully aware of our actions. I'm simply saying to the Betamon out there, don't give second chances to these women. If they have chosen the dark side, if they have chosen, and again, the dark side, I'm making it seem like I've lived that life for sure too. So I'm not claiming to be better than these women in that sense morally, but if they've chosen the dark side, they've chosen that the cock carousel. What I am saying is you Betamon should not forgive her choices. She was fully aware of her actions when she continually did it. When I tell a woman from the start, I do not want a relationship. When some women know, they see my YouTube and they know for sure I don't want a relationship or marriage. And I'm upfront with women about that. And they continually still hang out with me. That is very much fully aware of the actions. Yet these Betamon want to say, hey, don't give men second chances, but yes, let's forgive everything she's done and let's rescue her and live happily ever after. Where are we at? The men? Oh, yeah, okay. The men she goes for. Okay, so here we go. The men she goes for. Man, this is really, my Mac is infected. It's really trying to tell me that. I've got like 9 updates. Nope. Stop it. Who's hacking? Are you guys hacking me right now? Come on, guys. Come on. I'm just trying to expose the Alpha Seeds Beta Needs game, guys. You don't need to hack me right now. Wait a few minutes. All right. Okay. Where are we at here? Oh, shoot, man. I'm sidetracked because I forgot to give credit out, and I want to give it now before I forget. I'm giving credit out now. I want to give it out again later if I remember. For sure now. All right, we've got credit for today's presentation. Modern Western Queens, I just looked today because we have a video in here later from Modern Western Queens. He's up to over 300 followers now. Awesome. Hey, Modern Western Queens on Instagram. Great little follow there, guys. I recommend it. If you got your phone out, give him a follow. We got our man, Coach Greg Adams, CGA, on Instagram as well, obviously, as well on YouTube. I will always recommend you give him a follow. Got some videos from him. And then my man, Counselor. I'm enjoying Counselor here as well on Instagram. So we got some videos as well from Counselor tonight. Give him a shout out. And then, oh, that's right, the newest member today. We got a lot of memes today from Beta Male Strategies. Beta_male_strategies. I believe Cash First. I think Cash First hooked me up with this one, or someone else tagged me in a post of this. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. And by the way, guys, I know my messages right now on Instagram are pretty crazy right now. I will get to them. I apologize. I've seen a few in there I wanted to get to today, but I will get to them in the next couple days. Anyway, shout out to Beta Male Strategies on Instagram. We've got some posts from BMS here tonight. So those 4 cats right there, good follows, very good follows, guys. And now let's get back to the feature presentation. This girl. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I got to say it again. For my own brain, I've kind of forgot a little bit what she said. I know I got to talk about this a little bit. Here we go.
If someone were to say to me, Juliana, write down on a piece of paper like what your ideal man would be, Like, what is your type? I would say a guy who has his life together, has things going for him. Maybe he's in college, has a full-time job, comes from a good family. He's sweet, easy to get along with, good personality, outgoing. And what do I usually end up with? Someone who has no idea what they're doing with their life, toxic as fuck, treats me like shit, gives me zero fucking attention, makes me go through legit mental breakdowns every 15 minutes. Probably has tattoos, is in love with himself. I mean, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Thanks.
Yeah, by the way, guys, I give it to her. She looks good right now from what we see. Her fake up. Like we said, we did the whole fake up presentation last week, so we have no idea what she actually looks like, but I'll give it to her. She looks good here. Is she making the right choices with her life? I would say no, because she knows what she should go for. But as long as the Betamon are still there to rescue her, women will never change this mindset right now. They've got to see that it's not going to work out before a shift happens, guys. All right, so we got that there. And this is where we are going to talk about the Betamon. I don't know how I got this marker. That's not right. That's what I wanted. The Betamon explained. Everyone, the Betamon. That's a drink.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Okay. So just like she explained here, the guys that she knows she should go for, we know they have rosters. Women are Pokemon trainers, guys. They hold Pokeballs filled with Betamon men and use them at her disposal. Just like this right here, right? She's got this creature inside of her Pokeballs. She's got, I don't know, 10 to 12 of these Pokeballs around her waist. Think she's got a belt with these Pokeballs strapped to them. And all 12 of these men serve a different purpose for her life. So what she does, right? Now, a lot of these Betamon, there's going to be some of these that are the alpha seeds in her, and she just wants them to come over and go to Pound Town. Let's just have fun. And maybe she wants commitment. He doesn't. But the Betamon parts, the actual betas around her waist, they're just these NPCs, these little creatures that she literally just throws out and lets them pop out of their shell, I don't know, once a week, once every 2 weeks. She says hi, pats him on the head, and she's like, this guy broke up with me. She wants her emotional tampon. She wants that guy to FaceTime her and tell her everything's going to be all right. Say you're beautiful. Tell her she's a queen like we know she is, Susan. And so she goes, oh, I'm feeling like I need some validation. And she picks up her Pokeball and she throws it. And out pops the little NPC the Betamon. And he goes, hey, let's FaceTime. Tell me all about it. You're a queen. Blah, blah, blah. She gets what she wanted from him. She only used him for the emotional tampon. Now she goes, oh, it was so good talking to you. Thank you so much. You're such a great guy. Oh, we should hang out soon. And he's like all excited. And then she shoves him back in the Pokeball, sticks him around her waist while she drives over at midnight to Chad and Tyrone's house to get absolutely pounded. But this Betamon is safely there at her waist, jingling around on her waist, hearing the whole thing, but never getting the action. Likewise, she's got the free meal Betamon around her waist. I'm hungry. I look good today. My makeup looks good. I did my hair. I actually showered today. So she throws out her Betamon and goes, hey, handsome, I'm hungry. What are you up to? He drops everything he's done, like the Betamon he is, picks her up, takes her out to dinner. She gives him a pat on the head at the end of the night. You're such a good guy. Ooh, the food's not sitting right in my stomach. Thank you so much. And then she drives on over, because she's all done up, to Chad and Tyrone's house to get pounded. And the free meal Betamon is shaking around her waist Well, she's taking it doggy style from Chad or Tyrone or both, depending on the night. And he doesn't get that, but he's just hoping, just waiting for his chance. And then she keeps, this is the dangerous one, the prospect. The prospect is the guy that she doesn't quite see as a total Betamon, and she doesn't see him as just that alpha guy that she's just super attracted to. She sees him as like, my friends like him. My family likes him. He has a good job. He'd probably be a good dad and a good husband. He's actually long-term. That guy right there, she might actually throw that Betamon out. He might take her to dinner. She might actually go to Pound Town with the prospect. She might let the prospect lick her pink stink. She might do that because she's giving him a little bit more, because she's like, in a couple years, I actually might want that guy to marry me. So I will give him a little bit more. This is the game of the Betamon that she has. But if you're that Betamon, you will never get the natural, authentic attraction from a woman. Therefore, it will always be negotiated. It will always be a chore in some sense for her, or a job in some sense, or it will be a, oh, yeah, maybe if you fix the gutters, I'll give you some tonight, because it's not authentic with the Betamon. So the Betamon never wins in the long term. And how this plays out for anyone living under a rock for the last few years, the timeline is simply this. She wants to experience all the alphas in her early years during her most valuable time. Now, we'll typically say about 30 years is when we say, especially, I don't know, you basically say from 18 to 30. For her most valuable years, I believe, are something like 18 to 24. But 18 to about 30, she wants to dance around and play this game with the orbits. She wants to text her whole roster, get all of it. She wants it all. Then she expects to settle with a Betamon when she can no longer compete for the looks and attention with the younger women out there. That's during her declining years. After 30, then she's more like, okay, now it's only Betamon. Hey, I've got 3 kids. You better accept me for who I am, because I'm a goddess. Female dating strategies told me so. And then there she is. She's playing that role. I better get a Betamon. Hey, I don't want any games. I'm a born-again Christian. I'm blah, blah, blah. This, that, or that. You know how it goes. This is what we see a lot of times on online, especially if you're an older guy. You'll see this a lot on online dating profiles. If you're looking at women that are around your age or 30 or above, you'll see more of this very in your face. And again, the meme here goes, when he doesn't cheat on you, he loves you unconditionally, he pays all your bills, and he treats you like a princess, and it just shows her ready to just wallop the guy because she doesn't respect him. All right. Now, part of the 10 Commandments, again, of the the 10 Commandments of the Betamon, thou shalt worship the pink stink. Okay. Is that, let's see, we got number 4 here. The 4th commandment of the Betamon is, a man will treat you how he feels about you. And then the 5th one that the Betamon's trying to convince women about is, when he shows you how he feels, believe him. Believe him, women. When he shows you how he feels, believe him. Don't end up with the jerks. Please, please end up with me instead. I'm a Betamon. All right. This is what happens. Is that how many chances are you guys going to give them? How many chances? I'm talking about the guys that will actually marry these women later down. How many chances are you going to give them?
One time I wanted nothing to do with this guy, and then he started like coming sideways at me. He was like, oh, you look like a frog, and he started sending frog emojis. I was like, There is something about you that I really like, and I think it's the fact that you're bullying me, and I want you to come fuck with me.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But I love her though.
She belongs to the street.
So sad, so sad, so sad. That chicken chose.
She belongs to the street.
You might have said you love that girl, but she belongs to the gang. And when she with me, I let her do her thing.
All right, to the Betamon out there that aren't quite ready to hear this, I want you to understand what is going on. She literally just told you there's no reward for being a Betamon at all, because she said there was a guy that she used to consider a Betamon, and then he started making fun of her, telling her she looked like a frog, and then literally it changed to, I want you to F me. So if Betamon still had any reason to hold on, listen to what's going on here.
One time I wanted nothing to do with this guy, and then he started like coming sideways at me. He was like, oh, you look like a frog, and he started sending frog emojis. I was like, there is something about you that I really like, and I think it's the fact that you're bullying me, and I want you to come fuck with me.
Guys, I could lie to you and say treat her like a gentleman, treat her perfectly, treat her like a queen like I used to do back in the day. I could lie to you and say do that, take the moral high ground, do that. But she just exposed the truth. There are certain women, I definitely break this down in my VIP for sure, maybe in texting school, I can't remember if I put it in there. But there's specifically one girl I know for sure that I broke down about this, where she was super duper attractive. One of those girls that had guys DMing her all the time on Instagram, all that type of stuff. And I remember I matched with her on OkCupid, I believe. And I said something, whatever. I wasn't chasing her. I was just doing my thing. And she didn't text me. She said something like, I can't believe you said that, and didn't text me back again. And I was like, whoa, angry. All right. So I didn't think, whatever. I'm not playing back to that. We met again on Tinder or Bumble or something like that. She rematched with me later on a different site. So I never replied. Like, I'm a stubborn guy. I'm not going to sit here and simp for her. So it was still in her court. So then she messaged me again and saying something like that. And I'm like, okay, this girl was tough the first time. And I knew she was super hot stuff. And I was like, I was like, I got to stand out here. I got to make sure that she knows that I'm different. She didn't get last time when I was just, be myself, whatever, not chasing after her. So I specifically said something like, ew, what's up with your kneecaps? She had a picture in a bikini or something like that, showing off her good body. And I said something like, ew, what's up with your kneecaps? And that did it. She just started to text me more, and then all of a sudden I just calmed it over, and then she was eating out of my hand. But all it took was me to say something, what's up with your kneecaps? I just said like that, what's up with your kneecaps? And that turned her to go, I have to have this guy now. So the Betamon out there, she told you that. I can tell you what works. It's up to you to decide what to do. But worshiping a woman, it never works. It never works. Frog Girl's telling you that.
One time I wanted nothing to do with this guy, and then he started coming sideways at me. He was like, oh, you look like a frog, and he started sending frog emojis. I was like, there is something about you that I really like, and I think it's the fact that you're bullying me, and I want you to come fuck with me.
Okay, all right. So let's keep talking about this game. Let's say you're dating a girl. All right. Oh, yeah. No, we're seeing her. I get this all the time. I get messages all the time. I'm not making fun of guys. I understand a lot of this you have to live through because you don't believe it at first because we've been so brainwashed. But I get stuff like this. Like, yeah, no, hey, I'm seeing this girl, and I mean, we're not officially committed, but yeah, I know for a fact she's only seeing me. She's only thinking about me. Like, I'm the only guy in her life. Hold on right there. I know that's what you think. I'm not trying to put fear in your head. I know that's what you think, but here's a video just to understand where we're at, guys.
All right, so who am I here with today?
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah, and what's her name?
Justin.
Are you guys loyal to each other?
I'm loyal.
All right, I have a little loyalty test for you guys, okay? You guys mind switching phones with each other for 45 seconds and checking each other's messages for 45 seconds? Is that okay? Okay, stop real quick. Is that okay?
No, that's not cool with me.
Well, why not? Why? 45 seconds? I'm checking.
No.
What? He said it was cool. 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
45 seconds. Look, I'm on his side right now. Well, why not though?
Because, like, for what?
Just for a loyalty test. So I'm about to loyalty check, make sure you're only exclusively talking to my mans right here. What do you think loyalty is?
I just feel like
What do you think loyalty is though?
loyalty is like being honest.
All right. Honesty. Okay, so are you only talking to? So listen. Are you only talking to him?
No.
Wait, do you know this?
I don't know this.
You're not only talking to him.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
I'm going to give an applause to the interviewer there for smoothly rolling with her. Well, I think it's all about honesty. And he's like, all right, well, honestly, are you only talking to him? That was a good, I'm going to give him another one. To expose it. This guy was willing. Look at this. He's like, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, cool. 45 seconds. No problem. I'll put out my phone. There it is. Oh, she's like, no. And then he puts his phone back. He's like, oh, okay. I guess not. This is to all the guys that DM me about this. Yeah, I'm sure I'm her only guy. I'm sure of it. No, for sure. She's totally into me. Okay. Really? Are you sure? Because have you forgot where society's at?
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
All right, I'm on to my next drink. I'm back to these guys, man. You guys remember these? The Truly Teas. Lemonade. That'll be our next one. Okay. Got the girl in her Crocs. Loyalty test. So this actually brings up we see this. We see this all the time. And especially nowadays, it's exposed over and over and over again. Why do guys fall for this? And it's because they fall for the she's matured. Well, that I got it all out of my system. I had to go through all of those other penises so I understood that I really wanted your penis. That's it. All of those other penises made me the woman I am. And Susan from YouTube, I think that the woman that she is and the woman that you are is a goddess, wonderful, amazing person. But why do guys fall for this? Because they believe that, well, I know what I've wanted, and guys just kept letting me down. These misogynist pigs. Many men simply don't understand the actual truth about female nature. When you understand female nature and also understand the programming and brainwashing that we have been given our whole life, think of the love songs, romance movies, all that stuff, it makes sense why men still fall for it. And especially if you get on that woke train.
All these people screaming facts, but they fake woke.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in.
So if you buy into all this wokeness and the liberation and, oh, it's all good, I'm so proud that she got it on the CC and made her such a strong woman. And man, I'm so happy that I met her later. She's matured. She's experienced. That's exactly the type of woman that I want. You got the I'm getting married only after I finish school, get a good career, and stabilize emotionally. And by the time she's 76, absolutely, she's ready at that point. Marry her up, guys. Marry her up. So it's easy to see why guys continually fall for it because of the programming and the brainwashing. However, we're doing a good job, guys. We are making a dent. You guys know we're making a dent. I got some of my younger cousins that I didn't even know watch my channel, and they're like laughing. Stuff that maybe I'd be like, hey, maybe wait a few years before you watch it. But I've had some of my younger cousins like laugh at me and go, hey, I saw that video about blah, 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 and like laughing about the word simp and all that stuff because they talk about it with their friends now. Stuff like that. So it's men are becoming more aware, but why do guys still fall for it? Because of that whole she's matured, they all led me to you, all those guys I went through, the trauma, the anxiety, it made me realize how much I appreciate you now. That's why they fall for it. But if you know that this is a game, if we can sit here and just expose it over and over and over again, then when this exact same game happens to you, it won't be the first time. You'll be like, oh, wait, where have I seen this game before? Oh, okay. Yep. Here it is. She wants me to be her Betamon. All right, what we got next? We got Alpha Seed stage here. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, hey, don't listen to me. I'm just what we've gone over before, crazy, but also a misogynist pig. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, guys. But maybe, if you listen really carefully, you'll hear the same thing from her.
It's those regular guys. I'm not gonna say regular guy. Maybe is that a wrong choice of words? I think that's the wrong choice of words. They're boring, for real, for real. It's just like there's nothing about them. But the hood niggas, you gotta worry about criminal records, who he shot. You gotta worry about what drugs he's selling, when you gonna have to tuck it, and where you gonna tuck it at when the police pull you over. Like, is he coming home tonight? Like, it's a lot of shit you have to worry about. They definitely wanna ride you around their car. They wanna come pick you up. They wanna take back streets that they never took before just to show off the girl in the passenger side seat. You know, you pull up in the whip, you feel what I'm saying? He take you around the hood. He just taking this way cause you in the car. And he's trying to figure out who outside that can see you in the car with him. Yeah, all that good shit. You feel me? All that good shit. And to be honest, some of them be busted. Lord, with this pack hair. Anyhow, and next, the money. Especially if he a drug dealer. Up there, getting that coin, you feel me? Up here where my bunny is. The at the tippy. Okay, cause he got that.
But I love her though.
She belongs to the street.
So sad, so sad, so sad. That chicken Jones.
She belongs to the street.
You might have said you love that girl, but she belongs to the gang. And when she with me, I let her do her thing.
All right. When we say she belongs to the streets, that's exactly what we mean. It doesn't mean that she belongs homeless in a tent out there, kick her to the side of the curb and throw food at her. No, I don't believe that's what it means. What I mean by this, what you should understand by she belongs to the streets is that she's lived this lifestyle. Therefore, it's ingrained in her. She is a street cat. Leave her to be a street cat. Let her hop around New York City doing her thing as a alley cat. Don't try to take her in and tame her and neuter her and try to make her a house cat. She's for the streets. She's not for marriage. That's what we mean. She's tasted this life. She's tasted the extreme CC. You know what she's done is she has tasted the Alpha X-Men. Oh, yes, she has. So this is what we call, it always works out too easy. It's too easy, guys. I don't even have to make any new of these little PDF presentations. It just keeps coming true. The sad ending, she compares you to her X-Men because thoughts have sampled the best of the best. They have created a mega ideal partner in their head. As her own value diminishes, her expectations from men get higher and higher. Here's what we mean. When we talk about the X-Men, so let's think about this, all right? Who are the Alpha X-Men. They are the mutants that possess unique and rare gifts most normal men don't have. What did she just explain about how exciting her life was with a drug dealer? He made insane amounts of money. She always had to be worried about when the cops were going to come, where she had to hide the guns, where she had to hide the drugs. Extreme emotions, extreme emotional stimuli. The X-Men mutants live a lifestyle that very few normal men live. So she tastes that, the alpha seed buffet as we call it, and then what happens again is that as she gets older and her own value diminishes, she might go, well, now I want a guy that's a little more steady. I can't live that fast life. But it doesn't mean that she forgot and erased her past life. It just means now she expects to find a Betamon that also can get her emotions raised in the same way that this crazy drug dealer did. You guys understand what we're saying? It's like after a certain point when she's tasted this lifestyle, it's almost impossible to please her. Now, I've actually thought about this a lot, and I think about it like, if I boiled it down and I said the more a woman experiences sexually, the less likely she's going to be able to pair bond, the less likely she will be to be a good wife for you or to marry. Now, if I said it like that, I could see how people on the other side could kind of pick at that and be like, well, are you just saying that because you're jealous or insecure and all that stuff? It's like, no, I'm saying that because I kind of relate it to this. If I had a child, do I want to introduce my child to every different candy on the market? All of these infused with sugar, all of these great tasting things that they're just going to love for the moment. Do I, as a father, want to introduce my children to all of the different candies out there, all of the sugar train? Do I want to give them that experience? Because women will tell you they need to be sexually liberated, or you're holding me back, you're restraining me, I can't believe you don't want me to be free. But think about that. Do you want your child to taste all of the different candy, knowing that then later in life, it's going to be really hard for them to go back to a normal diet? If you knew it was going to mess them up, would you do that to your child? Some people will go, well, you know what you're doing? You're sheltering them from the experiences of life. And you could be like, okay, maybe that's true, but do they need to taste all this artificially infused with sugar candy that's made up? Do they need to taste that to live a meaningful, productive life? Do they need to? If no, if you look at it and you go, ew, that's actually going to be detrimental to their life, it'd be smart to steer them away from that. But yet these women go, well, we should be able to sleep with whoever we want. If people stopped and really dissected it like a lot of red pill creators do and understood the difference between when women taste all of this out, because women can get sex from any man they want, typically, or most men. When they taste it all out, is that liberating or is that destroying them? Is that setting them up for an unhealthy appetite that will never be satisfied later in life? Sure, you could give your child candy for breakfast and lunch and dinner to let them taste it all. Is that a good decision? Now, I could not tell that to a woman because I'm mansplaining and I'm a misogynist pig. So instead, I tell this to men to understand this game that's being played, and just saying, if she makes her choice to choose that cock carousel, she wants to dance around in the candy store, if she wants to fill her mouth up with every type of sweets and goodies that she can, she doesn't care about the cavities that will come later. She doesn't care about the destruction later. If she wants to do that, fine, do that. But understand, you dummies out there, understand there is a consequence. There is a consequence. When you take birth control, when you have Smith's Mortions, when you push down what is natural, there are consequences. When you're taking all this medication and Plan B and birth control, all that, there's consequences to your actions. Nobody wants to hear it. La, la, la. I want to grow hair in my armpits if I'm a woman. You can't tell me what to do. I want to have a gangbang with the whole college football team and the rugby team. You can't tell me what to do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm strong and empowered. I say, fine. Do your thing, ladies, because you're not listening. But men, I say, wake up.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
All right, so she tastes the lifestyle. She tastes it. Is it a problem? No, it's not a problem. Wait, same girl, thanks to counselor. Same girl, a little bit later. Same exact girl. This is what happens. This is what happens.
Also, with being a single mom and going through, or a single parent going through this by myself, for real, my child's father has not been communicating with me at all, period, right now. And it kind of sucks because, like, I thought our relationship was way stronger than that, and I thought we was way better than that, but obviously it's not. You know, that's something that really kind of pushed me to be depressed during my first trimester also, because it was just like, how does a person who claimed that they loved you, or, you know, that y'all were such a lock, y'all really wasn't nothing for real, and that's how I felt like it is, or how it came to be for real. Like, none of that shit before mattered once this came. And it's like one little petty argument led to us not even speaking at all, like to the point where you don't even know much about what's going on with me or with your unborn child. So
that is shocking. The drug dealer wasn't around to be the father that I wanted him to be. That's shocking to me. Holy cow, I can't believe it. Now, what every woman will tell this girl, and every Betamon male feminist, is that, man, I can't believe there's men like that would do that to you. Deadbeat dads. They'll put the blame on everyone else. I don't play that game. If there's a man in front of me making stupid decisions and talking stupid, I'm going to call him out. If there's a woman in front of me making stupid decisions and talking stupid, I'm going to call her out. If there's a he, she, they, them, or one of the other 47, 87, 94, 168 genders that Susan wants me to recognize in this video is saying something stupid, I'm going to call them out. This girl is talking stupid. But this is what happens. And then what happens here is what we call the curse of hypergamy. As a woman dates around, her hypergamy will never settle for a man she already knows she can get. So by the time she meets a man that should be a great fit for her, she sees him as lesser and takes him for granted or ignores him. So to all of the Betamon out there living the Betamon 10 Commandments, what happens is she's experienced so many of the alpha men that she saw as like, wow, he makes all his decisions. He's so decisive. She was actually attracted to them that by the time the Betamon comes around, he goes, I don't care about your past. That just made you who I was. She doesn't respect this guy. And she's like, this guy's a joke. She puts on a smile. Oh, yeah, you're so sweet. She's like, this guy's a joke. So if she ends up with him, she treats him as a joke. That's hypergamy's dark side. It's the curse of hypergamy. But the crazy people of this world will not accept this. So if you're sane, you can understand this. The crazy people will not accept this. They will not see a problem with the WAP. Okay, so we got one more video, and then we're going to switch to the second part, which is game time. Okay, what we got here? We got... Oh, okay. So, by the way, guys, if Nope. Nope. All right, so if you ignore it, if you become one of these Betamon that just ignores her past and just forgive her, whatever, you're my queen goddess, right? Right, you're my queen goddess. This was a little update from some guy on Reddit. I just saw this today. Update, my wife, 32 female, is spending a lot of time with her old ex, 33 male, fiance. I'm starting to suspect she's cheating. So I didn't even read his original post, but he came in here and updated it. Sorry for the lack of update. I've been busy. I want to believe my wife wouldn't cheat. Why would she? We have a great marriage and all her needs are fulfilled. I refuse to believe she would cheat. Boy, am I dumb. Not only did she cheat, but she's pregnant with this child. She swears it's mine, but we haven't been trying for one. I've been using protection. I don't even care anymore. And the first comment says, lawyer up ASAP. Okay, this is what happens when you ignore her actions, you forgive her actions, you suck on the teat of female dating strategies and the feminists out there, and you forgive it all. This is what happens if you settle for this. He even says it right here. Why would she? We have a great marriage and all her needs are fulfilled. Because right in his mind, in his Betamon mind, all of her needs are fulfilled. Just like she's told me, I'm a great guy, I'm steady, I pay the bills, I'm a great loving husband, I tell her she's beautiful. He does what he believes he's supposed to do, and he's screwed. And he's actually going to take the brunt of all of this in divorce court. We know that. But the Betamon out there don't know that. They have no idea what's coming. They just accept it all. The Betamon. By the way, guys, so why should you ever wear a Betamon shirt, guys? Okay, first off, I think about this. I'm not going to tell anyone about this shirt. I'm going to wear this shirt, and I'm going to let people ask me about it because it's a great conversation starter. You got the Betamon shirt on. Somebody's going to ask you, what the heck is a Betamon? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, what do you think? And I'm just going to let other people have their fun. I'm going to use this shirt as some mystery to have fun. And to everyone else, you can use the Betamon as a reminder to yourself to never become one. But I love the mystery. I'm going to see in all of my personal life when I wear my Betamon shirt, I actually have, I got a tank top. I got a long sleeve. I've got my sweatshirt here. I have actually I got a regular shirt on under it. My whole order came in. I wanted to test them all. The only thing I haven't got yet is my water bottle. I think that should be coming later this week. I'll see how that is. But yeah, I'm excited to experiment with this just to see what people think. What's a Betamon? What's a Betamon? I'm just gonna, and then what I will do though is with the girls that know, I'll be like, all right. So, how many guys do you have right now in the friend zone that you just keep around just for? I'll talk with the girls that really know, and I'll like laugh and I'll explain it to them eventually. But to the blue pillars out there, I'll never tell them. I'll just let it always be a mystery. What's a Betamon? I don't know. Find it out. Research. All right, where are we at next? Oh, okay. So now, guys, before we start second half here, the second part is Betamon is, I consider Betamon in two different areas. You can be a Betamon when you're in single or in the dating stage, and she can use you as an emotional tampon. She can keep you in the orbit. Or you could be one of those Betamon that she snatches up later in life and marries. Like a late bloomer Betamon out there. Now, this guy right here is going to explain more of what the Betamon is in the relationship these days or the marriage these days. This is more of, if you're falling into this category, consider yourself a Betamon. Congratulations. But this is his idea of more of a Betamon in the marriage aspect.
I refer to bitch-ass men. Bitch-ass men. It has come to a point where we really can't define marriages in the African context anymore in the United States, because the man is changing diapers. He's washing the plates. He's sweeping the floor. He's cooking. Most men now have to cook to keep their marriages intact. he's picking the kids and dropping them. Like in what, like I've seen the experiences. I don't need to go far. I don't want to go too, but the woman is shouting at them, where's the child's belt? Where's the child's socks? Where's the child's everything? And the women go around telling everybody, we are partners. There's nothing like head of the household. We are partners. Okay. So the men are doing everything in the women's role and also doing everything in their role, and they also keep their jobs. And that is supposed to be the perfect. If you don't do like that, they'll call American court on you. This partner thing, I've seen people try it and it leads to disaster. Like he says, okay, so since I'm the one doing the laundry and washing the plates and cooking the food, can you help me change that bulb? No, that's a man's job. Okay, can you help me change the engine oil in the car? No, that's a man's job. Okay, can you help me paint the other? No, it's a man's job. The women are quick to tell you what's a man's job, but you must do your job and do their job now, and do their job and keep your job also in the society, and come back and still, even there's no respect. You are supposed to be submissive, or the marriage ends on your head. And when you look in,
I love this. I agree with this guy. And by the way, guys, I saw this. Look at this. Clubex says would be. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can get this made. Would be a great car window sticker. Actually, has that Calvin and that would be, because I want to make it so it's people. I'm not putting anything on here like textingprince.com or anything like that. I want to make it mysterious enough that you never have to tell someone if you don't want to, but that's a fun little thing that you can talk about or whatever. It's kind of like a hidden kind of wink wink. Yeah, I like that. I'm also going to see if I can get this designer to make it in white, and then I can put it on colored shirts, because right now it only works on like white or gray or like light yellow. So I'll do that so I can do different colors. I want a purple Betamon shirt. That's a good idea, Club X. I'll see if they let me do that at the little site I use. Yeah, all right. So this guy, he explained it perfectly, right? We all know, Bill Burr's talked about this before, the comedian, that, women on female dating strategies, all that, they'll all gang up about, yeah, I cook, I clean, or I do all the dishes. They'll always mention those things. He should help you. He should fold the laundry. He should do that. So they'll take the traditionally feminine jobs and they'll say, you need to make sure he does it. Split them with you. Like he said, though, when it comes to changing a light bulb, when it comes to changing your oil, when it comes to the yard work or the stuff out on your roof or the heavy stuff, are the guys then going, okay, yep, I had to do laundry, so come on out here, climb up on the roof, you're going to help me fix this up right now? Do they do that? Do women allow these men to do that? No, because these men are Betamon for the most part, and the women controlled the show of the Betamon, right? A Betamon's always at her disposal. I'll take you off my waist, even if I'm married to you. I will take you off my waist. I'll throw you. I want yard work done, Betamon. Go out and do it. If you do it, maybe I'll give you sex later. Maybe. Or maybe I won't divorce you, actually. Maybe that's the case. Go do it, Betamon. But again, it's all at her disposal if you become this thing, this shell of a person, this NPC creature. Oh, the Betamon. All right, guys. Okay, so now, guys, we are starting the second half. This is a game. Now that we spent all of that time, if you guys don't appreciate my super sexy voice, the reason I spent all of that time explaining the Betamon is so that now we could put the Betamon Raider in your hands. Guys, we're going to play a game for the second half called Rate That Betamon. That's right, guys. Rate That Betamon. So the way that we're now going to play this, now that you guys have a better understanding of what the heck a Betamon is, how we're going to play this is the next drinking mom part. You don't have to drink every time I say Betamon anymore, because I might say it a lot. The second part, new drinking game here. So the drinking game rules for this are, you're going to rate the Betamon-ness of a meme I show you or a video I show you on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, the 1, if you gave it a 1, that would be the ultimate like mega Charon. That's a Chad and Tyrone combined. So that's super not Betamon. A 1 is not Betamon. That's mega Charon. A 10 is a total Betamon nerd. A 10 is the worst of the worst. What a Betamon. So on this scale, right, a 10 is the worst. A 1 would be the best. And how we're going to make this a drinking game is that I'm going to show you guys a meme or a video. And you can't type in your answer yet of 1 through 10 what your rating is. What I will do is I will put in that top right corner there, type your score, but don't submit. So once we're ready, once you've seen the meme, once you've seen the video, I'll put that up there. And what you do is you just put in the chat what your rating is. Maybe you think it's an 8 Betamon, a 10 Betamon, a 4 Betamon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then you post it. Because the rule is whatever you put based on the average of the others in the chat, you have to take that many drinks. For instance, you say somebody's a 10 Betamon. I'm looking at the chat. There's a lot of 7s and 8s or whatever. I'm just going to take a quick glance and be like, all right, it looks like the chat average 7.5. Take 1.5 drinks if you thought it was a 9 or a 10 or whatever. So do you guys understand? I'm going to look in the chat. Do you understand how this works? I'm going to show you something. You give it a rating. We're going to give the count of 3. Then you type it in. And then based on kind of the flowing average, whatever the difference is, you have to take that many drinks for each little one. We got a few here to go over here for the game. Yeah, and Big Tail by Logic, it really is a good book. It really opened my eyes to a different way that women think. Okay, so this is the Betamon game. Now, this is the sound effect that I just added literally 4 minutes before I had to go live. I was editing this and trying to get it in here. It warned me there might be a copyright. Whatever, I'll live with it. But there is one difference. Throughout this presentation, if I think the chat is way off, I can do this 2 times throughout. There's going to be quite a few to go over. I can do this 2 times. If I think the chat is just way off, I can pull a, right here, a Prince override. Prince override. Prince override. Okay, if you hear that, and I give a Prince override, then whatever number I say, the chat's average score didn't matter, and you have to take a drinks based on the difference. Just if I think there's a couple that like you guys are way off on. So I can only do that twice. But if you hear that, you know there's a Prince override coming. So there it is, guys. One more time for the drinking rules. Put in your first score, but don't type it in yet because you know it's all part of the average. We don't want people to see your score. And then on the count of 3, you'll put it in, and then you'll drink the difference. So to start with the Betamon game here, we've got what do we got here? Man, it's kind of getting hot, guys. And I mean, why not just show off my t-shirt? Although this is cozy, I'll give it to the crew neck. I'm a crew neck kind of guy. I like the crew necks. It's cozy. All right, a little wrinkled. Got it today. But, you know, it's Hanes brand. You can trust him a little bit. There's my Betamon shirt. I can breathe a little bit more now. All right, so we got the Betamon shirt here. We're ready. Guys, I think you're ready. So remember, on the top right, don't submit your score when you see that. And then I'll tell you on the count of 3, like, all right, let's go. Okay, here we go. The first one we have here. Let's try this one. Okay, all right, we got a meme to start us off. Rate that Betamon. Don't put your scores in yet, guys. Just let it settle. 1 is a Charon. A 10 is a total Betamon. Okay, so we got this donation simp here. You can take your trash and heat it in the oven, and that would still be the best meal I've ever eaten. You are my everything, Nico. I hope you will meet me one day when I have donated enough. All right, so that is the first one. Don't put your score in yet, guys. Get ready to type your score in, but don't submit. So just type it out right now. Remember, 1 is a chatter Tyrone. Is this a mega chatter Tyrone? Is that something that they would say, their mindset? A 10 is a total lost Betamon. A little cute little Betamon puppy. So innocent. So innocent. Just has so much life experience to catch up on. A 1 through 10. All right, guys. On the count of 3, put your score in. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and put your score in for our first Betamon contestant here. And I thought about this. For those of you watching this on replay, I'm not going to read the chat as it comes in. I'm going to look at it, and then I'm just going to give the best try of guess of what I think the average is. So I'm not going to read it. Those of you on replay, make your guess. This is number 1. What do you guys think? I almost started reading them off, but I'm waiting. I'm looking. I'm seeing. Yeah, I see Robert did give a decimal point. I was going to say if you want to, you can give 1 decimal point. You don't have to. Okay. I'm going to give it, I'll just give it a little quiz sound. We got a lot of these, so I'll get through some of these quicker. All right, guys. So, it looks like I am going to give the average Betamon rating for this one. I'm going to give it a 9. Now, I'm going to give it an 8.5 because there's a 5 in there. I'm going to give it an 8.5. So, based on that, drink half a drink, 1 drink, 1.5, 2.5. 8.5. It seems like the average there. 8.5 on the Betamon scale. That is number 1. Get your drinks in, guys. Okay. We got another meme for the next one here. Rate that Betamon. And I'm trying to give you guys a mix, you know. I'm not going to give them all extremes. But this is a shout out to the Beta Male one. I'll give another shout out to all those channels. When I get to the video screen, I'll do that again. This is because Beta. I'll read his caption for this one too. Don't put your score in for number 2 yet, guys. All right. This girl says, cried to my boyfriend over how much I miss being friends with my ex, and rather than get mad, this Betamon held and assured me he'd be a better lover and friend to me. Then went further to take the day off to be with me because he wanted to make sure I was no longer sad. God, I see your hands. And with the caption, don't put your score in quite yet. With the caption from Beta Male Strategies here, he says, now this is how, and guys, Beta Male Strategies is being sarcastic. I dig his channel, right? I'm not shouting out a crappy channel. I like it because he's sarcastic about all these. Beta Male Strategy says, now this is how princes move. Why a prince instead of a king? Because he should have taken extra steps and had her ex waiting at the house as a special surprise for her and left them alone so they can catch up on things. Only an insecure, red-pilled incel would object. Yes. Okay, so don't put your score in quite yet. Get ready, all right? So think about that. 1 is a Chatter Tyrone Ultimate. 10 is a total Betamon. Where do you score this one? Type it out. Don't submit yet. Type it out. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Give your Betamon score. Rate that Betamon. All right, I'm looking. I'm looking at the cat trap, but I'm not saying anything, guys. I'm being sneaky about it. I'll give you a little Prince quiz here action. Okay. All right, V Martin, that will throw off the average a little bit, but I'll calculate it in. Remember, guys, I'm a second grade teacher formally, so my math skills aren't the best, but I'm just going to do the best I can with my estimation. Okay, guys, here's what I'm going to give you. For those of you on replay, everyone watching this one, I think it seems like the average, it was very few or less than an 8 and somewhere higher. I'm going to say it's about an 8.5. 8.5. So 8.5. If you got it spot on, you can give out one drink. 8.5. That's okay. Nope, no Prince override here, guys. I think you guys are doing a good job here. Oh, wait. I got to go back in my background here. See, there's something I might have saved from a long time ago. If I did, I'm going to bring it up for this one. I know later I'll need it. I don't think I kept it, though. Oh, man. You guys, some of you guys remember. The true live streamers will remember when it comes up. When it comes up, I will remind you guys. The true live streamers will remember it. I don't know if I can find it in my... Yeah, I'm not going to try. All right, whatever. We're not even there yet anyway. Okay, what am I going to? Okay, so there we go. Let me get rid of this. So that one was an 8.5, I believe. So if you got it right on, give out a drink. If not, take whatever difference you were. Okay, let's get on to this one. We got a video here. We got a video for this next one. And like I promised, let me shout out my guys here. Shout out my guys here. Shout out to Modern Western Queens. Let's grow him up, man. He's at like 330 or 350 now. Let's get him up. Let's get that thing rising. Modern Western Queens on Instagram. All right, we got CGA, Coach Greg Adams, YouTube, Instagram. We've got Counselor with 3 L's, Instagram. And we've got Betamon Male Strategies, Instagram. Betamon Male Strategies sitting at 4,200 followers. Let's get that up a little bit as well. All right, let's see here. Now we're going to the next one, which was, shoot. Let me see. I didn't track. I know where it's at here. It's, oh yeah, okay, I see it now. I know what I need. I know what I need, guys. Here it is. All right. So don't give your scores yet, guys. Just think about your scores as you're seeing this. Just so you guys don't put your scores in, guys. Just think. Just so you can see. Yes. This man, right? If you took him away from the girl by how he's walking, all that, he's got some swag, I'd be like, all right, maybe he's got some alpha presence to him. This guy is cuffed up. Handcuffed, and she's leading. I always look at this, guys. In intersexual dynamics, I always watch who is leading, who's walking in front when they're walking side by side, who is leading the interaction. These things can't lie. Guys can play it off all alpha and all that stuff. You watch him with his woman. If that woman is leading, you know who runs the show. She is leading. She's walking faster. She's pulling him behind in the cuffs. I think it would be stupid on the other end if he was leading, he was cuffing her up. It's like, come on. But this is not a place you want to be. Now, don't put your scores in quite yet, guys, because it is the cuffed man. Rate that Betamon. Don't say it yet. Type your score, but don't submit. Rate the Betamon. 1 is a Chad and Tyrone. A 10 is a Prince Harry, the Betamon. or worse. Oh, you know, it's like iDubbbz, the YouTuber that is proposing to his girlfriend that started an OnlyFans account. Okay, now guys, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your rating in the chat. Go ahead. We're buzzing through the drinks tonight. Yeah, Day Drive. Day Drive says that kind of thing is only for the bedroom fun. Yeah, I've messed around with handcuffs. There's not a chance I would ever let a woman handcuff me in public. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is good, guys. I'm glad we varied the skill. So, my looking at this one is, I'm going to say this one looks like about a, some of you guys are going to be drinking for this one. I'm going to say it's probably a 6.5 or 7. Let's go 7, because some of you guys said 7, you'll give out a drink. 7 for this one. Maybe a 6.5, 6.5, 7, but 7s can give out a drink. Everyone else take a drink for how much you were off from the cuffed man here, the cuffed Betamon. Yeah, maybe he lost a bet. We could hope, Robert. We could hope. I'm guessing he didn't, but by the way she's walking too, she's like not laughing. See, if he lost a joke, she'd be like laughing the whole time as she's like pulling him along, and he'd be like, he'd be playing off. No, she's like, this guy, he came somewhere when he wasn't supposed. He didn't text me where he was supposed to be. Cuff him up. You're leaving with me now. I can't believe it, guys. Guys, some of the men that you would look at and go, man, those guys are alphas. It's like they give themselves such an excuse. Some of my buddies, it's like, yeah, but you understand, right? She said blah, blah, blah. She said if I come home tonight, I'll get some. And I'm just like, dude. I mean, I get it. In his own little world and his own little thing, it's like, to him, it's a big deal. But I'm just like looking at the long term. I'm just like, no, it's not okay for you to cancel our plans because she said she's feeling horny tonight. And you never get that once out of every 2 months because you married her. No, that's not okay. But to him, he's like, hey, it's okay, right? Sorry, guys, I know it's a guy's night, but I got to go. Hey, the lady. And all the other guys are like bumping him like, yeah, get it, man. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, we totally understand. I'm just sitting here like, I don't understand. You're a Betamon. Hey, here you go. Here's a shirt. Wear it for your wife when you get home. Wear the Betamon shirt. Maybe she'll subconsciously know what you are because you have the shirt on. Because, come on, man. All right, so here we go. Let's get on to the next one. All right. We have, I do what I want, when I want, where I want, except I got to ask my wife. 1 sec. Okay, so don't put your chat ones in yet. Beta Male Strategies caption says, a real man that knows his place. Always ask permission from the queen before doing stuff that you want. If she doesn't approve, then it doesn't happen. It's that simple. This is for Beta Male Strategies because I know he's sarcastic. Good stuff. All right, so this one, right? We see this. Guys, no, I don't want to say this. I'll say I know men close to me that would happily wear this and they would be happy to wear this. So I know that this is like not a rare one. I know that. I know a lot of men would be proud to wear this. Like, oh, that's so funny. Dad joke. Ha. So, you know, Whatever. Give your guys' wait, hold on. No, don't give your rating yet. Type your score. But don't submit yet. Type your score, guys. Type your score. 1 is Chatter Tyrone. 10 is Total Betamon. On the count of 3. Yeah, happy wife, no life. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and post your scores for this one. Betamon. Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I'm not gonna give a reaction. I'll give another 30 seconds or so for the scores. Yep. I'm seeing some disparity. I know a lot of guys that would wear this shirt. I'll say this. I know a lot of married men that would, I honestly, guys, I might wear this shirt out for fun one night as a single guy. I would not wear this as a married man because I understand that that's just pegging me as a total Betamon. But I actually personally might have fun wearing this out for fun one night. And what I would do, guys, this is how I just entertain myself. If I was out with a bunch of married men or something, I might wear this shirt and I would, in my head, I would just be an actor. I would be a married Betamon all night and I would just entertain myself all night. That's what I would do. Just to have fun. That is how I would wear this shirt. I think it would be really fun to drum up and just like go up to girls and be like, oh yeah, my wife, she's the queen. And I would just play it just as a social experiment. Just to see what happens. Wait, did I not say put it in? Oh, my bad, guys. I should have took that off. Okay, so for this one, there's a lot of lower scores. What's up, Danny? I see Danny's in the house. What's up, Brendan? Okay, so Robert, Ronbis, Chris and Blue's in here. This one, guys, I'm going to say, because we did see a 1. We saw some lower ones. Most of them are over 5. We did see a 1. I'm going to say this one looks like I'm going to give a 6.3. 6.3. Drink accordingly. 6.3. However far off you were in your guess, drink accordingly. Chat, replay guess. This one is a 6.3. All right, I'm on to another drink, guys. I hope I don't have to go to my other fridge. No, I got plenty in here. We're okay. Plenty in here. This one's raspberry. Raspberry tea. I'm a fan. Okay. Let's go to we got another meme for the next one. 6.3 for the last one. Doesn't that sound good? Guys, you know why that sounds good? It sounds extra because it's in a Betamon mug. You guys have never seen this before. This is history. A man drinking a raspberry tea out of a Betamon mug. You've literally never seen this before in your life. You're welcome. Never in your life. I've never seen it before in my life. I drank coffee out of it this morning. I saw that, but you guys have this is history in the making. Okay, the next one, guys. Okay, the next one here. Don't put your scores in yet. Guys, I promise you, to any long-time streamers that have been on for these live streams, I had no idea this was Brandon Evers. But Brandon Evers, I just saved it because I just read the quote and I didn't even look at this until later when I was putting this presentation together. And I was like, Brandon Evers, that sounds familiar. All right, Brandon Evers says, men should have to pay a deposit at the start of any interaction they have with a woman. If they waste her time, they don't get it back. That's what Brandon Evers says. Excuse me. Don't type in your score, or type your score in, but don't submit it yet. Get your score ready. 1 is a Chatter Tyrone. 10 is a total Betamon. Brandon Evers says men should have to pay to deposit at the start of any interaction they have with a woman. If they waste her time, they don't get it back. I'll give you a little bit of time to think about your answer. Hey, what's up, Seth? What's up, Robert? Yeah, Robert. I like the shirt with the arrow that says "I'm with stupid." Yeah, I know. And then, yep, the wife says "I'm with stupid," and then the guy says "I'm stupid" or whatever. Yeah, those are the classic shirts, guys. Guys, if I ever become a Betamon simp, I will create all the great Betamon t-shirts for you guys to wear proudly if you want to become Betamon too. No, I won't. I won't do that. But I will create the Betamon shirts you can make fun of. That's what I will do. All right, so, okay, you guys ready? Get your score in, and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your score in for Brandon Evers here. Does Danny remember Brandon? I know some of you guys remember Brandon Evers. I have. I'll tell you later. I'm seeing some come in. All right, guys. Okay. So, I am seeing some scores from you guys. Now, to any of you guys new, I'm sorry if you didn't realize, I'm seeing what is, I could give you guys an average of what's coming in. It would probably be around, based on some lower ones I saw, it would probably be around a 6.5. Don't drink yet. That would be around a 6.5 if I was going with what I saw. But, guys, I'm allowed 2 of these. Prince Override. Prince Override. Prince Override, guys. I'm allowed 2 Prince Overrides here. If any of you guys have been a long time live streamer here, you will know that I have a personal vendetta out for Brandon Evers. I can't remember the video. I did a live stream about it before, and I can't remember the video. I remember the name. Brandon Evers is the dirt of humanity, is the dirt of men. Brandon Evers became my lifelong nemesis. So, I told you, for the Prince Override. Prince Override. Prince Override. It's no longer a 6.5 for this one, guys. This Prince Override is a 10. Brandon Evers is the scum of the scum, the biggest Betamon on this planet Earth. Brandon Evers is a 10 no matter any time he talks. So everyone there, whatever you guess, Danny, I saw you put a 1. That's 9 drinks for you. 10 is the Prince Override. You guys got to drink accordingly. Those of you that said, I think Seth said over 9,000. Seth, give out 2 drinks because you're totally right. Betamon. Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
if yeah, you guys, Ron Biz said 10. Any of you that said 10, you get to give out a drink out. Seth, for your 9,000 guests, you give 2 drinks out. Everyone else, it's a 10. A Prince Override 10, because Brandon Evers can suck it. Brandon Evers sucks. Brandon Evers is worse than the piece of gum that you step on in your brand new shoes. Brandon Evers is worse than a moldy piece of bread when you first open a brand new loaf of bread. Brandon Evers is worse than... Dang it, I don't have another one for it. Brandon Evers sucks, guys. Brandon Evers sucks. That's a 10. Drink accordingly. Suck it, Brandon Evers. I hope Brandon Evers somehow comes across one of these streams. Brandon Evers, free invitation. You will always be invited on live. I will interview you. Brandon Evers, just so you know, I don't like you at all. I will grill you, but I will give you a chance to speak your little feminist mind. Okay, next up, guys. Next up on Rate That Betamon is, some of you guys should be drinking for this one. All right, next one is...
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I couldn't help myself. Next up, don't put your scores in yet. Just enjoy the next one. We got Betamon Biden. No, none of you. I still get heat for being a Trump supporter, but surely I can't get heat from making fun of Biden from a Biden supporter, right? Like, if anything, you guys know I'm all in on Trump. I like Trump a lot. But if anything, can we all agree that Biden sucks, right? Is there anyone that's still a Biden supporter? I'm not trying to call you out. In fact, I would love to. I will have you on live to tell me why. I just Betamon Biden. Here we go. I had to throw him in. All right, how do I say this? Don't put your scores in yet, guys. What I will say for that, man, my conspiracy side wants to come out so hard when I see this. All right, first off, all right, so he picks a dandelion for his wife, Dr. Jill Biden. Dr. Jill Biden. And gives it to her. Ah, sweet. Okay. I will be fully... Okay, I'm going to be fully biased here. If Trump did this to Melania, I would be like, Trump's the man. I really would. I'm just being biased here. I would just laugh at that and be like, oh, Trump's the man. This is also something that I used to do to women in like high school or college or even, is to flirt with them or charm. I'd walk and I'd be like, oh, stop. I'd walk, I'd be like, and I'd pick up like a dandelion or something. I pick this for you. I give it to her. So there is a way that I could spin this as a fun way to have game. There's a way I could spin this for sure. And I'm telling you guys my biases, just being honest, I would totally pump up Trump if he did this. I would. It's just a bias I have for sure. But when I see this guy, you guys, unless you're a Biden fan, you can at least laugh with me when I go with this. This guy's not real. This is not real. This is not real, guys. This guy, this character that you're seeing, it's not real. I'm not saying that like, no, it's not happening. TD or BDS, I got Biden derangement syndrome. It's not happening. He's not our president. No, guys. That's not real. Have you seen the two? Have you seen old JB and new JB? Have you looked at their chin? Have you looked at their earlobes? It's not. If you look at their eyeballs, the eye color, they're not They're not the same person. It's not. It's not real. It's somebody. It's somebody. I've heard talks. It could be James Woods. It's somebody with a Biden mask on, or with CGI and other guys. I truly believe this in my heart. I'm not just saying this. I truly believe this is fake. This is not a real guy. I can't believe it. We're living in crazy world. We're living in crazy world, but for this moment, we're gonna play along. We're gonna play along that Joe Biden's a real guy, that he's really the president, and all that stuff. I'll fancy you, all of you guys that love the old fiction. You want to get lost in Harry Potter world? Let's go. We'll say that Biden is the president. Susan, we'll say that your friend Biden is the president. We'll just go along with that. We're not debating that. And I'm not telling the chat to really be interested in Arizona, Maricopa County. I'm not telling the chat to pay attention to what's going on. No, I would never do that, Susan. I always go with mainstream here. However, Betamon Biden picking up the dandelion for Dr. Jill Biden. Get ready. Don't type in your score yet. Don't type your score in yet. Just get it ready. Just get it ready. All right? Get it ready. Oh, shoot, guys. Before we can do this vote, actually, my bad. MGTOW by Logic did tell me, Susan told me that's the real Joe Biden. So I will believe him. Susan, anything you tell me here, I will believe you. I will go with mainstream. By the way, guys, I want to tell you guys, I was supposed to have all of these shirts that I made, all my gear, my mugs. It was supposed to be as easy as me to say, hey, if you want one yourself, click below this video. Because I was supposed to be able to be set up with YouTube and Teespring. That's where I made these shirts from. I made these shirts to find out that YouTube, even though I'm eligible, over 10,000 subscribers, won't allow me to put these because I've made videos in the past that they didn't agree with, such as exposing child trafficking to the sick freaks that think that's okay. Yes, I've exposed that, so therefore I've got copyright strikes or strikes on my channel, and no, I'm not allowed to post the Betamon gear below this video because I'm not one of the commies that goes along with everything, except for I am Susan. I go along with it all. I believe this is the real Joe Biden. Thank you, MGTOW by Logic, for keeping me on track. Thank you. BLM Biden, or Denny says Biden loves minors. I've sent those videos out to a lot of people. They all got banned off YouTube as well. The sniffer. But I'm going to, I know I told you guys to get it ready. My bad. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Put your score for Betamon Biden out there. Go ahead. What a crazy world. What a crazy world. Yeah. All right, I'm seeing some scores come in. Okay, so you guys got yours ready in the chat. Let's see. On the scores, I would say it's about okay, I can factor that in. It looks like, guys, I'm going to give this a final rating of 6.25. 6.25 is the final rating. 6.25. Drink accordingly for that one. I can't use it. I can't use a Prince override twice in a row so quickly, you know. I'm just not feeling it. I got to save my Prince override in case I really need it. Yeah, we will get one of these. Wait.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, more like an android than a human. So, yeah, exactly. Guys, I don't know what it is. I know it could be a mask. I know it could be a CGI. I know it could be a robot, a clone. I know it could be a lot of things. What I do know, I don't know what it is, but I know it's not the real deal. It's not Creepy Joe, that guy. This guy seems way more harmless. I'll give him that. This clone, this shell, seems way more harmless than the real Creepy Joe. But unbelievable. Guys, I really can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it that people don't see. Some people do, but most people don't even. I can't. It's crazy to me that I can't sit a person down and show them two sides. Go, this is the JB that you think is our president. This is the JB from, I don't know, 5 years ago. It's crazy to me that I can't just show two pictures and everyone's like, oh my God, that's not the same person. It's crazy to me that I actually have to explain to people like, wait, you really think that's shocking to me. It really is. It honestly is. I'll move on. I will move on. But I'm shocked. All right, next, rate that Betamon. This is from Betamon Male Strategies. When the queen knows her worth and puts your toxic masculinity and male entitlement in check by having you clean up the house after you got off your 16-hour shift, thinking that's all your job is. Please your queen. All right, we'll do this one a little bit quicker. Get ready, guys. Type your score, but don't submit. All right. You work your 16-hour job and you come home immediately and clean because your whole job is to worship your queen. All right, 3, 2, 1, let them fly. Thank you, Jake. I understand what you're saying, Jake. Danny, I would, man. I love these, Danny. I got them all locally. I tried to find them online. Maybe I could find them. I got them all locally, though, from like a local crystal shop. I'm one of those weirdos. When people make those memes about those girls that like their astrology signs or, crystals or all that stuff, I'm one of those weird ones. I laugh about that because I love that stuff. But I still think it's funny that some girls are like, I won't date you unless you're a Scorpio. I laugh at that, but I still enjoy digging into that stuff. It's fun to think about. Danny identifies as fully vaccinated. Yep. Okay, we got some here. All right, okay. So it looks like, wow, we got a high one on this. I'm going to say the average for this one is, it looks like about, let's say 8.8. 8.8 sounds about right. 8.8. Robert doesn't know how to vote on satire. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, follow Beta Male Strategies because his whole account is satire. But when we're taking these posts individually, just pretend like this is legit. And that's how you can vote. All right, let's get to the next one. How about this one? All right. Girl says, I am sad again. Guy texts her, let me come over and we can cuddle while listening to our favorite playlist together and we can talk about the world and have deep conversations. Go ahead and get ready. Type your score, but don't submit. All right, so she says, I'm sad again. He says, you know, let's come over, let me cuddle, let's talk it out. All of that, think about it. What do you think? Oh, yeah, no, Danny, you were close enough. Danny, you get to give out a drink. You can take a drink, but also you can give one out because that was close. You were close. Okay, so guys, type your score, but don't submit for this guy. So she sends the I'm sad again text. Is it a text she sent to 24 different men in her phone? We don't know. But she said, I'm sad again. And he said, let me come over and we can cuddle while I was listening to our favorite playlist. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. What do you guys got here for this one? I'm getting rambunctious, guys. Can you tell? I need to get up and do something, like do some pull-ups or push-ups or something. Get some energy out. Okay. Looking at this one. Yeah. I see what you guys are saying. Yeah. I know. I tried to throw you guys some different ones because you can take it. You can definitely take it in multiple different ways for this one. So I'm gonna say it looks like pretty much a 5 for this one. A 5. I'm gonna say a 5 for this one, so you can drink accordingly. Yeah, because this really could be taken a couple ways. Now, when he says, let me come over, I can look at the actual text and be like, well, he's texting way more than she is and all that. He's coming off too. But if this guy's really just feeling like, oh, let me come over, I'll cut, and then he's, planning the cuddle, and then he's going to put his moves on and go to Pound Town. All right, I can see how he's getting in there, and I don't think it's a total Betamon move. I could see how it's also Betamon depending on how the situation goes, but we don't really know how it went. So the 5, I'm okay with the 5. I'm okay with the 5. Yeah, Danny, I would love for you to rush and slap Brandon Evers. I would love for you. Brandon Evers sucks. He's the worst. Yeah, Jake says, rub her shoulders after carrying the patriarchy oppression all day. Hey, I know you've had to deal with so much today with the wage gap and all those misogynists at work. Let me just rub your shoulders a little bit. Here, I'll give you a little back massage. Oh, you know what, though? There's so much clothing in the way. Like, we got to take the shirt off a little bit. Yeah, we got to take the shirt off so I can really get deep in there. Give you those massage you really want. Takes his shirt off. Oh, okay, the patriarchy. Yeah. Before you know it, he's in Pound Town. Or not, we don't know. But the 5 I agree with. We don't really know which way he's going with this. The 5 is okay. Go ahead and take some drinks, guys. Okay, so I'm kind of like, I'm getting restless, man. I might need to go smoke a joint. I also have to kind of pee, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this next one up. I'm going to let you guys think about it. I'm going to go pee, maybe grab my joint. We'll see what happens after that. But don't type your answer in yet, guys. Just let it soak in, and right when I come back, you can put your answer in. So this one says, it was a comment of somewhere. He says, I feel you because my ex effed 3 of my homies, and I still took her back. Whenever I F up, she'll send me their sex tapes to put me in my place. And this guy comments, they effed my girl like 10 plus times, but I'm going to take her back. So The combined of these two, guys, think about it. Let me go take a quick pee, guys, and then we'll get our stuff in right when it gets back. All right, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Oh, hey, don't stare at my groin area, you pervs. Just buckling up. Come on. Sickos. Okay, you guys have plenty of time to look at this. Let me put this. Get ready. Type your score in. Don't submit yet. He took it. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. Unload, guys. Unload. What's your scores for this guy? Susan, it's just a cigarette. It's, you know what? It's a cigarette without nicotine in it, Susan. It's like, it's a candy cigarette. It's not, Susan, it's a feminist joint. That's what this is, Susan. Smells so good. All right, guys, go ahead and get your answers in there. Yeah, I don't think I want to drink anymore. I've thrown down 4 here. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Although I do love my water. I'll do my part. Okay. This one's pretty hot here. Okay, so I gotta be honest. It looks like, honestly, we're gonna give it a 9.75. A 9.75. That seems like a 9.75. Drink accordingly for that one, guys. I'm going to light this one up for the next one. Remember, kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs. Be a feminist. Never critically think. Susan, I'm trying to hit all the points for you. What else do you want me to say? All right, so the next one we got here is, I got it in here as diaper cuck. Yeah, I remember candy cigarettes, Mark. For sure I remember candy cigarettes. I love the candy cigarettes. At my candy store I used to get all the time in Minnesota, get some candy cigarettes. Danny's saying with 15. Danny, you got to take a few drinks though. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Diaper cuck. When you tell your husband you're insecure about wearing a diaper after giving birth. All right?
If I fuck you off this perk, you gonna think a nigga trip. If I fuck you.
All right, we don't need the sound for that. That's just nonsense. Don't put your scores in yet, guys. All right, so she tells her husband you're insecure about wearing a diaper after giving birth. I've seen a couple of these videos, by the way. So I want you guys to really focus on right when he comes out here. All right, I personally still think the gift of childbirth is a miracle. I think it's a wonderful thing. I understand things happen with women's bodies when that happens. But what we're focused on here is the man. All right, we're separating this else out. This is her going, well, I feel insecure. And, you know, if I had a girl and she's like, oh, I feel insecure. And you got to, you know, sure, we could work through some of those things. Am I going to sit around and not only dance, but flamboyantly dance? That right there. That first move. And the diaper. And this is on TikTok, guys. He's putting this out there. Okay. One more time, and then we're going to vote on this. Don't type it in yet. Okay. So we have here diaper cuck. Okay, type your score, but don't submit yet. What do you think, diaper cuck? What do you give him on the Betamon scale? Remember, 10 is a total Betamon, 1 is a chatter Tyrone. You can use decimal places if you'd like. All right, give your answers in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, guys. Give your answers.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I see you guys. I see some of your guys' comments. Those of you that are going this route, each time you're missing, take a couple puffs. That's all. And get some water around. You don't want that cotton mouth. Come on. Who are we kidding? Okay. We got some scores in. Let's see. What do we got here? Robert says never follow her script. I see some other stuff. Like I see, I give consideration for supporting his lady. Yet, see, I agree too. Again, right? I love the miracle of childbirth, man. How else would I have been created? I think it's a wonderful thing. But I don't think you need to wear a diaper and dance around like a total feminine Betamon to prove that point. And then put it on TikTok, especially. There's a lot of things I disagree with on this. So, based on the scores, guys, we got anywhere from 10 to 6, it looks like, ish. So, we're going to say that is let's give it a 7.5. 7.5, guys. I'm just going off the average there. 7.5. 7.5. There you go. 7.5. All right, where we're at next. Rate that Betamon. What we got next? Do you guys, wait, do people know this game yet? Yeah, 1 is a chatter Tyrone, 10 is a total Betamon. You drink the difference. Too many newbies out there. You guys got it. We got this. Or take a couple puffs if that's the game you're playing. If you're working out where you're watching this, take a couple extra push-ups or a couple reps. Let's go. Okay. Are we on this one? Yeah, Diaper Cuck was last. Okay, here we go. This is Beta Male Strategies again. Shout out. All right, if your man walks in and catches you with another man, it's his fault. Why didn't he call ahead of time that he was on his way? He didn't bother thinking that maybe you would like some food from outside, or that maybe you didn't want him home yet, or that maybe you had your girlfriends over and he wasn't allowed home yet. That's selfish behavior on his end. A huge red flag that should not be ignored. He just exposed himself. Now, don't put your scores yet in on the chat. We've had this question before. Again, beta_male_strategies deserves a follow. Beta Male Strategies, the account, is satire and lots of fun to follow and watch and listen, look at the captions. But in this game today, we are playing this off. You're giving your score as if this is legit his attitude. Because some guys, although this is extreme, some guys would actually have this attitude. So type your score in, but don't submit yet. All right, 3, 2, 1. How big of a Betamon is he? Go ahead and post it in the chat. Drink the difference of the average.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
The wife looked and culture. Guys, Jake, guys, I don't know how many people know this, but I've just, again, maybe it's eyes to see. Maybe it's eyes to see. I've noticed when I look for thumbnails, it's hard. I see certain thumbnails where guys put it on like it's a woman, and it's not a woman. And the and culturist vibe, it's out there a lot. Not only when you say Hollywood, not only in that, some of your Google searches and all that of the models that you look at, Victoria's Secret. What was Victoria's real secret, guys? Let's get a little crazy today. What was Victoria's real secret? Victoria's Secret, the lingerie. What was Victoria's Secret? Who was that named after? That will tell you a lot. Most people don't ever ask that question. Most people just go, most women go, I could never get that body image. These Victoria's Secret models, man, they shove it in our face, and we can never get that image. You know why? Because men and women have a different body fat calculation. Men don't put on the same fat in different areas. Men have the muscle in different areas. So when women chase this never-ending dream of these Victoria's Secret models, what was Victoria's Secret? It's named after Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria you may have heard of. What was Queen Victoria's secret? What was Victoria's secret? Victoria's secret, to everyone that doesn't know this yet, is that Queen Victoria was really King Victoria. Just to the public, it was Queen Victoria. Do you know what I'm saying? Follow that back. Victoria's Secret's Angels. The Victoria's Secret fashion show that some of you guys have wanked it to. Are you wondering why some people are so confused about who they really lust after these days? So much so many people are so bi-curious. I wonder why. Go back to the question, what is Victoria's secret? I'll give you a hint, Baphomet. From there, you got to figure it out yourself. Let's get back to the game, because did I leave you guys waiting with all of your scores? No. We already played this one. No, we did this one, didn't we? Yeah, we did this. We did this, didn't we? Guys, did we do this one? Someone tell me. You guys know I am so sidetracked. Can someone in the chat tell me, did we already rank this? Do I need to move on? Yeah, I hear you, Mastermind. I know, they're into a lot of stuff. The farther up you are, the more sick things you got to do. That's what you got to get for the power. And to keep the secret. Whew. JFK didn't like the idea of secret societies. Neither did his son. Neither did his son's best friend. I'm going to give you guys some more riddles you guys can work out on your own, so people don't get so angry at me about things. The people that would get angry at me wouldn't take the riddles anyway. They wouldn't follow those paths, so they can't get angry at those riddles. But if you followed the riddles, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, guys. It's crazy, but it's great. Being a free man, guys. Being a free man. Being a free person. You don't know what these people, these talking heads, they get all the publicity in the world. You don't know the scripts they have to follow. The agendas they have to follow. They are not free people. It sucks. None of them are happy. Look at the celebrities. None of them are happy. Legit, none of them are happy. Why? A lot of reasons for that. Dang. I gotta look back at the chat. I still don't know if we've even answered this one. Who is JR's best friend? Yeah, who is Junior's? Who is JFK Jr.'s best friend, guys? I'm a big JFK Jr. fan. Big fan. No, we didn't rate this one yet. Oh, shoot. Did I tell you guys at least to do your... Okay, 3, 2, 1, do your ratings. Boom. I think I see your guys' ratings. I haven't given you guys one. Guys, I'm so sidetracked. All right, I hope you guys forgive me, guys, because I think we're going to rate this one. I'm going to look at the numbers now. I think we're going to rate this one. I see a 1, I see a 10, I see a 2. Okay, so I'm seeing, we're going to give that one a 6.5. 6.5. There's a lot of disparity. I don't know if I did that right, guys. Forgive me. We're going to move on to the next one. I get more excited talking about, like, the real stuff in the world. Who is Junior's best friend? JFK Jr.'s last 10 minutes of flight records were hidden. I wonder what happened. I wonder what his burial site looks like. Some of you guys know, man. Some of you guys know. The same of you guys that have been here since the Brandon Evers hate. You've been on board for a lot of stuff. You've been on board for every live stream that I've gotten taken down. Like, some of these live streams I've done, 5-hour live streams, you guys know, they're gone an hour after I've done them. So some people haven't seen any of this. It's a whole wild world, man. Whole wild world. Yeah, Mark's right, guys. I can't play this off. I'm ripped. He's right. Man, it's okay. I'm trying to play it off like I'm not. No, Mark's absolutely right. Susan, I'm ripped off of life and feminism. Whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen. You hear that, Susan? Feminism fuels me. I'm so engaged. All right, I got to get on the next one. Holy cow, guys, my bad. Woo! All right. Where we at? We were at that one. We did that. Okay, we'll do a quick one here. This would be super quick. I won't get sidetracked. I promise. Okay, remember, take this is legit. Let's just say this is real. This guy has a camera and says, me helping my queen with her OnlyFans in support of female empowerment. Because you know people are like this. iDubbbz, a YouTuber that has plenty of money from his YouTube days, is literally marrying the girl that has an OnlyFans. His girlfriend that got an OnlyFans after them dating. So this is legit. Okay, don't type your scoring yet. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm not even looking at the chat, guys. I'm not getting sidetracked. Okay, think about your score. Put your score in 3, 2, 1. All right, put your score in. What do you got for this one? This is from a movie. I know. What is this movie? What movie is this, guys? That's like Jonah Hill, I think, plays this character. What movie is that? I've seen it, definitely. Okay, you guys can give Don't forget, I still have one Prince override I can on one of these. Oh yeah, we still got some left, man. I have no idea what the time's going. Mark Lane is totally right. Mark knows what's going on. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm having a lot of fun though. Okay, I got scores in. Oh, see, and Mark's playing chess right now, guys. Mark's thinking multiple levels right now. He's seeing things. Mark's seeing things. So because of the disparity right now, we're going to have to say that Titan from Megamind, yeah. Oh, Megamind, the movie, yeah, Megamind. I have that movie. Brad Pitt's in it, and is it Will Ferrell? Is that the other guy? Who's the other guy? But anyway, I said that I wasn't going to get sidetracked. Sort of did. The total score for this one for drinks is, wow. There was a 1, but there's a lot of high ones too. Let's say a 7. How about a 7? He should collect the money though, Robert says. Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. Mark was back there. He gets the money. Mark was playing chess there. Helping my queen. I suppose if it's your girlfriend, you don't have to legally commit. Or if she's making all the money and you do legally commit, maybe you can now work the system backwards. Rare circumstance, but Mark's thinking, see, I always appreciate different points of view, man. I got to check myself. You guys know that. I run a little wild sometimes. I already have tonight. Guys, the only reason this actually would bug me. As a former teacher, this would bug me that I have this cap off. It really would. And I would say, man, put the cap on. I would want to. So if any of you guys are worried about this, I feel you. I actually, it died on me earlier when I was writing. So I kept this off intentionally so I would know to get rid of it because I have a replacement. So for any of you guys that are really looking out for the dryness of the Sharpies out there, I feel you. I'm aware. This guy did his duty. He did his duty. He will be remembered. He will be recycled. All right, we're on the next one. Let's go. We got one more meme before we got in the next video. Oh, I feel bad for the video guy. I already know what this one's coming up. All right, what do we got here? So this guy says, she already has 7 other guys telling her she's fine. Be different by sending her money. This is his legit advice, guys. Legit advice. Well, we'll do a quick vote on this one. All right, think about that. Type your score in, but don't submit. So she already had 7 guys telling her she's fine. So he's saying be different. Send her money. Stand out. Send her money, guys. Great advice. Phenomenal advice. All right. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? What is the score for this one? Okay, let's check this out. Let me give you a little something something. Ooh, okay, I'll rewatch Day Drive. I've seen Invincible, the Mark Wahlberg one. Wait, Invincible. Wait, hold on. Not the movie. Is it a show? You said episode 6 or 7. What is that? All right, hold on. Episode. All right, well. Wait, what is Day Drive? What? I'm gonna be looking in the chat. What's Invincible? Is it a show then? It's not the movie. All right, so for this one, I am looking at the chat. We've got. Not a bad idea, McTell by Logic. I bet you could score some for sure. I bet you it's been done. Let's go with an 8. This looks like an 8. Yeah, it looks like an 8. If you got it right on the dot, you give out a drink. If you didn't, you drink the difference. I'm looking for Day Drive though. Only Sims. Invincible. What's Invincible on? I don't have Hulu. Okay, let's go on the next one. Guys, we got a video coming up here. We got a video. Let's go. O'Brien's drinking a little bit. Yeah, those of you guys putting your order in a little bit late. Love it. Looks like a drink or two. It's an animated series based on the Image comics of the same name. Adam. Day Drive, how would I find that? How would I look at that? I'm writing it down. This paper is the 10 Commandments already gone, so I'm just using it now for. B. Martin says, Danny, drink. Danny, you got to take a drink for that. Look at that. You guys see that? This was just an idea as I was writing down. Prince Override Siren. That's when I made this. I'm not using it, guys. I'm just telling you. Prince Override. Prince Override. Okay. So now we're getting ready for the video. I'm looking out in the chat though for Day Drive there. This one. Get ready to rate this one, guys. Type it in yet, but we got the wedding. Oh, it's on Prime. Nice, Day Drive. All right, I'll watch that. Yeah. He held it together until he saw her. He's got the China virus all over his fingers now, guys. What the heck? So just as a side note to all the Sharpie lovers out there, look what happened. I tried writing Day Drive's Prime. Didn't show up. See? It's going to the graveyard. I'm going to write it in this marker. There we go. I got you, Day Drive now. I am going to think about that now. I'm going to put that on my list to watch. All right, so this is our guy. Again, hey, once upon a time, I would have thought this was the most romantic thing a guy could have done. I really would have. He cares so much. He loves her. She just looks so beautiful. But now that I'm so scared about this, I can't even say that word, scammed. Now that I'm so worried about the China virus, now I'm really worried about just him spreading all those germs. Ew. Okay, so we got the emotional wedding guy. What is his rating? Think about that. Type your score, but don't submit. All right, he held it together until he saw her. 1 is Chad and Tyrone. 10 is Total Betamon. What do you give him? Think about it. Think about it. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. What do you guys think? What score do you give it? 1 out of 10. Yeah. Hey, Jake. See, Jake, I can feel you on that, Jake. I wouldn't mark him if he's my buddy. Oh, no. If it was like a girl that he was marrying into my family, I'd be like, oh, good. He really cares about her. But is like looking at him as a Betamon? He's going to be in trouble, man. Okay, looks like I'm going to say our score 5 was the lowest. I'm going to say it was probably 6.68. 6.68. Anyone that said 6.68, give out a drink. Everyone else got to take a couple of drinks, couple puffs, couple sips. You know. 6.68, I think I said. I don't know anymore. It was so long ago in my mind. Danny, I saw your score, Danny. Hey, but I will say this, guys. I will put this out there, and I'm okay. You guys know I'm okay taking heat. See, that's the other beautiful thing. I can say whatever I want. You guys know that. My opinions, and I really don't care what people think. I will say what's on my mind. I still think from a society culture-wise that I love the idea of marriage and a family. I love the idea of a big family. That's what I grew up in. It's gotten out of control. The legal system, all that crap has gotten out of control. I hope someday it all changes, and then I can start honestly giving guys advice on how to be more smooth with women again and be excited for him when he gets the girl and, oh, they're going to live happily ever after. I will say that. I don't care what people call me if they say that's purple pill or whatever. Purple's my favorite color, by the way. But I myself am a bachelor for forever until things change. And if they do, I just love this lifestyle. But for society, I hope someday I can actually preach in favor for it, even if I'm not like a fan. Even if it's not for me, I hope that I can be like, yes, let's do this. Because I do think society-wise, it's better for everybody. Well, no. Sorry, not everybody. Maybe not the man, but definitely for women and children, and then for society as a collective. And I hope it's better for the man if women respected him and all that. You know, I don't care. I know how it could sound. That's fine. I don't care. I will always say what's on my mind. Such as, did we do, what's up, Just a Crazy Guy? We did that one. Oh, emotional. Okay, we're on here. Meme. Okay, We got Pokemon. What a perfect stream. Betamon, Pokemon, whatever her name is. Hi, how are you? Nopeify, guys. We're rating Nopeify here. Not too well after you ignored my 3,700 donation today, but I understand and I hope you're doing great. Nopeify is who we are rating here. 1, Chatter Tyrone status. 10, total Betamon simp status. Don't put it in yet. Type your score, but don't submit for Nopeify here. I mean, come on, guys. I think that Pokemon, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I know that if he just donates enough, she'll notice him, right, guys? She'll give him a chance, won't she? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Shakalaka. Give your votes for the Pokemon simp.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right. I'm looking at the chat here. Not going to say a thing. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm actually going to say I don't like to do this. Well, okay, never mind. I'm waiting. I'm seeing some more scores come in. I was almost going to give it. We had so many people. We had a lot of 10s come in for this one. But now that I'm seeing some other scores, I'm going to say it's a... Guys, we got to give it a 9. There's so many 10s on this one. We're going to give it a 9. And that means those of you that were, one off, just take a little sip. Yeah, that's a $3,700. Hey, that's some AMC. Am I right, guys? That's some AMC. That's some silver you can put in your pocket. Okay. Next one. We got another meme up here. No. We don't have to do much of a meme here, guys. This one, here's the vote. This is our man, Derek Jackson, a.k.a. King of the Betamon. He's got the shirt, "That boy don't miss you. He's just bored, horny, or heard you were moving on." Quote from Derek Jackson. Okay, so this is simply just Derek Jackson. We're rating that Betamon. He says black men don't cheat. If you guys haven't heard of the Derek Jackson scandal, if you guys don't know who Derek Jackson is, let me sum it up as best as I can tell you. Derek Jackson is that guy that made the 10 Commandments of Betamon, that video. That's the type of advice Derek Jackson gives women. He tells them exactly what they want to hear. He basically sells out all of men. He's like a Steve Harvey in a sense, even though Steve Harvey's told more truth than Derek Jackson's told. And he inflates women's ego. Tells them exactly, nothing's wrong. You're the queen. It's all his fault. All of that. He got caught cheating on his wife after wearing shirts like black men don't cheat. All right, so here we go. Derek Jackson, guys. Get ready. Type your score, but don't submit. Type your score. All right. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Rate that Betamon Derek Jackson. What do you guys rate him? What do you guys rate him? 1 is a Chatter Tyrone. 10 is a total Betamon. I can see. We'll see. Okay. So, I could play devil's advocate. I could say this guy's been sleeping around. He's not a Betamon in a sense. He knows what he's doing. I could. So I could justify answers that are ones, twos, lows. I see some tens. I am going to go out on a limb here, and I am going to absolutely, because the average here would be somewhere probably around a 6.5 or 7 because of some of the lows and some of the highs. But I'm going to play down my second and final. Prince Override. Prince Override. I'm going to do a Prince Override. I understand some of you guys that had your low answers. I could play along. But Derek Jackson is going to go down in my mind as one of the biggest Betamon in history for the backtrack he's done on relationships and women everywhere around. The fact he's just let these women buy into their queen goddess mindsets without bringing anything to the table, and he just lets them feed off of it. Business-wise, I'm sure he does really, really well. I don't care. I don't respect that as far as truth-wise. So I'm going to do a Prince Override. I'm going to give Derek Jackson a frickin' 10 on the Betamon scale. Betamon. Betamon. I get it. You could convince me otherwise for sure, but I'm using my Prince Override to give Derek Jackson a freaking 10 out of 10 on the Betamon scale for his disgusting contribution to society as a whole that we have to work through and figure out and teach our sons or our nephews or the next generation, because he has fueled up this egoic mindset and just bought into the Cardi B lifestyle. Oh, shoot.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. Think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
So, everyone that had your low votes, I understand, but this is a 10 Prince Override. You got to drink a lot. Everyone that said 10, which there definitely were some, you get to give out some drinks for this one. So, you guys can give out to the other guys in the chat there if you want. And we're going to move on to the next one. I'm out of Prince Overrides. But you know what? That was worth it for Brandon Evers and Derek the Simp Jackson, the king of the Betamon. Happy to do it. All right, now we're on to a video. Got a couple left here. Let's see here. This one is, we saw Cuff, didn't we? This is we saw Cuff. This is Leashed. That's how I labeled it in the background. Here we go. Do we need to hear the music? We'll see. Nah, we don't. All right. You know what? This is a lesson in itself, because again, if he was walking down the street, you might look at him if he's walking with swag and be like, "Oh, that guy's alpha." It's the same thing. It's like women can smell a fake alpha anywhere. So guys that try to play it off like, "Oh yeah, I'm so cool," all that stuff, that she'll smell it on you again. And when you're texting, how quick you're texting her back, how much energy you're putting in, how much effort you're putting in, all of that stuff she smells out on you to figure out if she can lasso around and put a leash on you or not. The fake alphas, she just lassos out, boom, you're mine, and she puts the little leash on them. The other guys are the true alphas. She tries that on there and like, nah, whatever. They cut that off. No, there's no way that's happening. But that's the type of thing where it's like, you can try to fool them all you want, but unless you have that abundance mindset, she'll smell it on you. She'll smell it on you. Come on, this guy. How does this guy take it seriously? How does the bouncer take it seriously? She's walking nonchalantly. She's got her man on. Come on. Nothing surprises me anymore in this world, but it's still, it's out of the ordinary. I definitely bat an eye at this. So for this one, guys, get ready. It's leash guy. Type your scoring. Don't submit yet. Type your scoring. 1 is a Chatter Tyrone. 10 is a Betamon. What do you rate this guy? What do you rate him? Think about it. In 3, 2, 1. What do we got here? What do we got here? What's up, Corey? O'Brien's, what's up? Wait, just so you understand, Corey, a 1 means he's a Chatter Tyrone. A 10 means he's a total Betamon. We're rating the Betamon scale here. Rate that Betamon. See some answers come in. All right, okay. Okay, Corey, as long as you understood the question. Again, I always hear an answer out. As long as you understand. Day drive, all right. Okay, so it looks like there's some high numbers, there's a low one. We're gonna give it a probably an 8.5. 8.5 sounds like 8.5. So take the drinks accordingly. What's up, Just Human, with the Pokemon screensaver there? Ditto. I know my Pokemon, guys. You better bet I'm not gonna get ripped off by no one on my Pokemon card trades. I remember Ditto. Betamon. Betamon. All right, we're into the final stretch here, guys. All right, I gotta go a little quicker. We got a couple more here. Okay, so Arthur says, is a dude who cares about feminism sometimes. Wait, got to redo that punctuation. Is a dude who cares about feminism. Sometimes I want to join all men arm in arm and then run off a cliff and drag the whole gender into the sea. Mississippi says, yes, this. Adriano says, we could sing The Sound of Music on our way. We are going to lump Arthur Chu, Mississippi Tom Head, and Adriano Veroli into the same Betamon piece of sushi here. And we're going to just give them all a collective rating. So think about it. He wants to, because of feminism, play Red Rover with all men, link arms, and run off a cliff. Destroy the whole gender. I mean, I won't be in there, guys, because you guys know me. I identify as a dolphin. I don't identify as a male. Come on. So I won't be in that, but he wants to take the men out. All right, 3. Think about it. 2, 1. What do we rate him? Arthur Chu and Mississippi Tom and Adriano. What do we give them? Yikes. I see those Betamon Pokeballs. Yeah, no, you guys. So if you guys don't understand, it's because men are so bad. Is a man who cares about feminism. He wants to round up all of these self-identifying males, run off a cliff because the world will be better because the future is female. Of course, Susan. Of course, Susan. Come on. All right, I'm seeing some of these scores come in. I'm about ready to give an answer. Okay. I think for this one, it's pretty fair to say it's probably a 9.25. 9.25. And I definitely don't disagree. This is pretty bad. 9.25 for this one. For Arthur and his minions. Okay. Here's the next one. Rate that, Betamon. Don't put in the chat yet. This guy has a shirt that says, "This is what a feminist looks like." With a son that says, "This is what a feminist looks like." And a daughter that says, "This is what a feminist looks like." So think about his score. Type your score in, but don't submit yet. What do you rate the dad here? 1 is a chatter Tyrone, 10 is a total Betamon. Three, 2, 1. What do we got here? What do we got for male feminist dad here? What is his scores? Oh man, I assumed his pronoun. They, them. What is they, them scores? I'm assuming that's probably what he goes with by. What's up, T-Dog? Only a Sith deals in absolutes. That's nice. That's good. The dark side. Nah, screw the dark side. Okay, we got generational simpery. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing you guys. Guys, I actually forgot. I planned on saving one of my I was going to save this. I'm not using it. I'm a man of honor. I know my rules. But I was planning on saving this. Prince Override. Prince Override. I was going to save that to give this a 10 because I thought how bad it was that this man was going to raise his son like this. Like, you're the head of the household and this is what's going to happen. But I'm out of those, so I'm not going to. I'm going to look in the chat for the average. And we do have a lot of 10s, but we have some lower ones as well. It looks like, yeah, it's going to be a tough one for the little guy there. It looks like there's a lot of 10s. We're going to probably go with, because we got a low one, probably a 9, 8.75 or a 9. 9. Let's go 9. We're going to go 9 on this one. Lots of 10s for this. 9 for the male feminist pops here. If you're right on the dot, give out an extra drink. If not, take a drink for how many you're off. Oh, speaking of this, some of you guys in the chat, perfect for this next one. All right, so this one here, rate that Betamon. Call me old-fashioned, but I was raised to serve my queen, clean for her, cook for her, and everything I do is for her. And if she cheats, that is on me. She caught me slipping, and I will apologize and do better. That we're taking it is legit, guys. We're taking that as legit. So Beta Male Strategies caption says, that real man energy. The red-pilled brokies would never understand this level of king behavior. So again, we're going to rate whoever this cat is here in this meme. Called me old-fashioned, but I was raised to serve my queen, clean for her, cook for her, and everything I do is for her. Probably a single mother raised. Could it be fake? It could be, but who cares? And if she cheats, that's on me. She caught me slipping, and I will apologize and do better. Think about your score. Get ready. Type your score in, but don't submit. All right, we got a 3, 2, 1. What do we got here? Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry guys. But pat yourself on the back if this is nothing like your mindset. Feel good about yourself then. We got a lot of this is horrible. Yeah, it looks like lots of 10s. Some 8, 8.5. 9. So we're going to go with this one's got to be a 9.25. Ooh, close. Well, we got one in there. Yeah, we'll just go 9.25. 9.25 for that one. For the drinks. All right, let's go on. Let's go on to a video here. Let's go into a video. This is called Sugar Daddy. We're going to rate the Sugar Daddy here.
Vacationing with my sugar daddy.
Come here. All I'm seeing is me.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, I'm seeing me.
Oh, you're seeing
Pictures
Yeah,
for my
I'm not seeing-
Instagram is a
Oh
struggle.
my God. What the hell? Charles.
I didn't do nothing. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Charles.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Betamon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right, let's rate old Charles. Type your score and don't submit. Just type your in. Get ready. What do you rate? 1 is Trader Tyrone. 10 is a Betamon. Old Charles. And 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got, guys? What do we got for old Charles? Okay. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing some old Charles the Pimp. This was probably the biggest variety we've had. I would say old Charles Hill, he's doing his work. We got Charles. It looks like Charles is probably a. Let's give Charles a 5.5. 5.5 for Charles. Had some low ones, had some high ones. 5.5 for Charles. He's still killing it out there, isn't he? Can't figure out the old phone. Is he being used as a total Betamon? Sure, but maybe he's getting a little something out of it. I don't know. Oh, Charles, he's having a good time. All right, we got 3 total left, guys. Here it is. This is a quick one. Respectfully, Justin says, if she's sad, send her $5,000. Hashtag respectfully. If she's sad, send her $5,000 respectfully. Think it up. What do you got for Justin here? This cat. I can respect that. I can respect that explanation, Danny. He does give me the creeper vibes, but yeah, I mean, he's getting what he's. Yeah, Robert, I feel that too. Yeah. Okay, and get ready. 3, 2, 1. What do you give Justin here? If she's sad, send her $5,000. Scores. I'm almost out of my water, too. All right, what do we got here? We got, if she's sad, she should send me $5,000. Yeah, I'm down. For sure. Where's my 5K? Sure. Absolutely. I'll take it. I'll even empower her. I'll tell her she's such a queen. Give it to me. All right, we got some 8, 6. All right, we're gonna give respectfully Justin here, and we're gonna give him an 8. An 8 for respectfully Justin. If you got it right, give out a drink. If wrong, drink the difference of your guess and the final guess. All right, 2 left, guys. 2 left. Here we go. We got 1 meme and 1 video. 1 more meme to finish with. Boom. Maybe you've seen this one before. Rate that Betamon. All right, my husband getting me ready for a night out while he stays home with the kiddos. So this is showing a man down there. You know what I will say is, what a lame crew neck when he could have a Betamon crew neck on. But he's down there getting her done up and ready. She's looking hot and sexy while he stays home with the kiddos for her girls' nights out. I mean, come on, guys. She's not going to flirt. She won't talk to other men. She won't look to Monkey Branch. She respects her king. There's no way. So he's getting her done up, tying her shoes or something like that. Gotta make sure my queen looks good. Okay, guys, get ready. Type your score. Don't submit. And we got, saw this at the close. 3, 2, 1. What do we got here? What do we got here? Give your scores. 1, Chatter Tyrone. 10 is a Betamon. I'm feeling binary. Guys, the craziness of the world, I'm just going to roll with it, guys. You know that. I'm a dolphin. I'm whatever. I saw a man protesting out, and he identified as a white lesbian. It was a black man. He identified as a white lesbian, and he was protesting something, and someone was trying to argue with him, and he was like, no, I identify as a white lesbian. It was so great to watch them try to logically tell him that he wasn't. He's like, no, this is what I identify as. Great way to put it back in their face. Yeah, Corey says this guy gives her $5,000 before she heads out. Exactly, he does. And I will give this guy all the credit in the world for. I'm gonna mix blind confidence with blind ignorance. That's what I'll say. For him being like, yeah, you go have fun, and him not worrying about it, I'm gonna give him like 10 out of 10 on the confidence scale. But I'm also gonna give him a 10 out of 10 on the ignorance scale. Which you got to factor in as a Betamon there. Total side boob man. Yeah. Club X got it. Too much Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you got Sonya. Yeah, you know them. You guys see the new Mortal Kombat movie? I enjoyed it. I loved Mortal Kombat growing up. I thought it was a fun game to play. Not as much as Ninja Turtles, though. Okay, so we got here for the drinks. We're going to give it a 8.25. 8.25 for this one. 8.25. And then we're going to get to our last one of the night, guys. Last one of the night. Boom. What do we got here? We got one more video. Crazy X. That's what we'll call it.
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. How does he have that many emails?
He emailed me like...
Wait. Go slower so I can see the names.
Can we talk now, please? I miss you.
Please read bio. Just read the post. No way. Okay, yeah. You actually do have a crazy ex.
Yeah.
The guy in the background, I've played this role so many times, especially if girls kind of know what I do. They feel really comfortable telling me about this stuff. They'll show me this type of stuff. The guys that won't leave them alone, and it's pretty crazy. I have some sympathy for women on some of the craziness they get. I know I don't discount all the other choices they make, but this is pretty shocking of this type of stuff. This guy made her ex made that many. All of those were different emails. He literally made those email accounts to make Instagrams, to make screen names like, hey, do you want to talk? Hey, I'm sorry, I miss you. Sorry, oh my gosh, I miss you. All of those, she had to block all of those. And that guy's just back there like, okay. So the guy that she's with is a chatter Tyrone. Actually, listen in the background. He's a chatter Tyrone.
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. How does he have that many emails?
He emailed me like...
Wait. Go slower so I can see the names.
Can we talk now, please? I miss you.
Please read bio. Just read the post. No way. Okay, yeah. You actually do have a crazy ex.
Yeah.
Everything that guy said, that guy's a Chad. Because this is the type of thing that if I was with a girl and she was like, yeah, my ex is crazy, I would be like, yeah, whatever. He's probably not that bad. I would say something like that. Like, I wouldn't make her, think that she's all hot stuff and like, oh yeah. And then she'd be like, no, seriously, he's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's what everyone says. And she's like, no, look at this. And she would show this type of thing. And that's exactly what this guy was like.
Way. Okay, yeah. You actually do have a crazy ex.
He's like, okay, yeah, you proved it. You do actually have a crazy ex. Sometimes people say they have crazy and it's not. That is legit a crazy ex. That scenario right there. So that's what we're going to rate this last Betamon. Not the guy she was with, because I don't consider that guy a Betamon. We're going to say the crazy ex that texts her this many times. And we have the Beta Male Strategies caption. This is advanced level of game that only a king would understand. Women find persistence very attractive because it's a man's job to chase after what he wants. We are the hunters, and we shall conduct ourselves as such. That is really good satire because it's on the borderline of some people would actually take it as serious. Some guys would go, yeah, we're the hunters. We're supposed to chase and all that. I still totally disagree. Anyone that thinks they are supposed to chase and pursue women is a Betamon. Betamon. So this satire is great from Beta Male Strategies. So here we go, guys. The last one. Type your score. Last one. Rate that Betamon. Beta Male Strategies here. We got the actual X that created, looks like maybe 100 emails and Instagrams to contact his ex. What do you guys think? 3, 2, 1. All right, what do we got here? What is your answer? I'll give about 30 more seconds. Okay, guys, it looks like for this last one, looks like we're going to give it a rating of about looks like 8.5. 8.5. 8.5 for that guy. True, not the same as tossing away his life savings. Good point. 8.5 for the last guy. You guys can get those drinks in. Oh, and you know, Cass, if anyone doesn't know by now, guys, Alpha Seeds, Betamon needs. It's the story that plays out continuously. If she chooses the Alpha Seeds route, I personally would suggest that you do not become the guy that commits to her later. That's me. You do you. I already know that I play a different ball game than most people. I don't play in the same world, apparently. But I think it's a horrible idea if she's rode that CC and you want to go that route. Good luck. You'll have an interesting life. I guess we'll say it that way. But as we are finishing up today, what do we got here? Boom. No, let me go to I did keep this, man. I didn't do a very good one today. I got lazy on my rating because I did it last minute of my blog post, but I got it done. I'm up, guys. You guys know my race to 60. That's my overall blog post goal. I have 39 in a row. I now have, I'm getting close, 47 daily blog posts in a row. Like I said, today I did it last minute. I will admit to that one for sure. If you saw it, you'll understand. My bad, but I had to get it done before tonight's presentation. 47 in a row. Always, guys, if you're not into CommieTube, like you know I'm not necessarily a supporter of, you can go to my actual website, textingprince.com. Let me see. Let me show it right here. Is it right? Wait. Aha, there it is. Okay, so you go here, go to free daily tips. That's where you can get these videos. There's no ads and all that. So you can watch whatever you want. Boom, no ads. A little blog post to go along with it. Great. That's at my website. And then, oh yeah, so this right here, guys, this is if you want to get the Betamon. It's this. It says my store up here, like my store BF, because again, it was supposed to show up under my YouTube channel, but since it doesn't right now because I'm not allowed to on YouTube, they don't like me. I'll make this prettier and I'll add other items, maybe different colors. But this is if anyone wants to get some Betamon gear. And the only thing I haven't got yet is this stainless steel water bottle is in the mail. It's supposed to be here soon. I hope it looks good, but we'll see. If it doesn't look good, I'll take it off real quick. But that's in the description, I think, below, and then I'll link to my store eventually when I make it better. But other than that, guys, hey, have a good one, man. I don't even know how to get out of here. What am I doing? Boom. Let me go back to here. Get me out of here. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck over here. Oh, wait, there it goes. All right, well, I can't even move, guys. I don't know why. I'm frozen, but anyway, have a great one. And hey, if you're one of those AMC or GameStop apes, diamond hands. Diamond hands. I'm not a financial advisor. Take care. See you guys.